Hello everybody, my name is Luchara, and this is Ark Survival Evolved on my community server cluster. As you can see, I now reside in a cave. So this is kind of like my secret base. So let's talk about why I'm here to begin with. You're thinking, Luch, I thought you were all building up together in the fort. And the fort is close. I'm still close to the fort. So let's grab my RG here and show how close I am to the fort. Um, so basically the way I think of Ark, hey Krogsguard, whenever you're in a tribe together, I'm still in a big tribe with people, right? There's like 10 of us, 11 of us, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 of us in a tribe, but we don't necessarily need to live together, right? As long as we're in the same tribe, we can help each other out. We can share teams, we can share resources, share blueprints. So we kind of all, or most of us, not all of us, kind of joined together and started setting up in this fort up here, level 100 Argentavis. Oh, I'm going to talk about Argentavises and the great mistake that was made last night. That's, yeah. Anybody who was in Discord voice late last night knows of the mistake that I'm referring. I will talk about it. I just want to talk about what's going on with the tribe and all that. So yeah, so we're living in this fort. You can see Axel's Bronto. Axel's Bronto is longing for a trip to the beach, it looks like. It's just looking longingly at the ocean. And we got Tarudan's platform. I can't, anytime I'm up here, I feel like I need to zigzag through the pillars. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel like that. Yeah, there's Tarudan's platform. Got Axel's got a little setup in that corner. Skull's setting up in that corner. This is Punch's furnace. And you got Kitty and Cody over in this corner. So, I mean, this is a pretty big place. There's a lot of space, but I was thinking at some point it's going to get crowded up here, right? So I was like, I'm just going to move down into the cave, right? Like if anybody who lives here needs me for anything, I'm super close. And, oh yeah, those must be the Rexes that Purple gifted you, Kitty. So yeah, so if anybody's like, oh, how do I get to your cave, Luch? If you leave the fort, I mean, you have to find the fort first. The fort is right here on the map, approximately 55, 75. It's kind of funny. It's like you can see it on the map there, right? But it's not. Where it is on the map isn't quite accurate. So if you fly out of here and you head more or less directly at the red obelisk, yeah, more or less directly at it. Actually, this is good too for anybody who needs oil. The oil is directly in the path. So if you fly here, come down, you will see a pump jack right down here. So there's a pump jack for oil right here. And then if you're looking for my little hidey hole, my little cave, just follow this little stream down a waterfall, down another waterfall. And then once you go down this waterfall, you go whoop, and you fly into my cave. There is 2 entrances to this little cave. There's another entrance over this way. Right? It's a pretty big cave, right? And generally speaking, like scary stuff doesn't spawn in here. Well, it sounds like Ryan did not know that this cave was here. And the funny thing is, like, we played on this map last year and we lived in that fort, which means I was in this area a ton of times. I didn't know it was here. I found this cave when I was playing single player. I was just farting around in single player a few months ago and I found this cave and it's like, huh? So yeah, so this is Luch's space. And so this is a server cluster. So there's 3 servers. You can travel between the servers at will. So this obviously is Fjordur. We also have Lost Island and Valguero. I think the vast majority of people are on Fjordur. I think we got 1 person on Lost Island being Fuse and 1 person on Valguero being Latoro. I think there might be more, but that's all I know for sure. Whereas there's a bunch of people on this server, on this map, but you can go between them. Well, and I do plan to visit them and even probably build a base on each of the other ones. It just hasn't happened yet. So What do I need to do next? I think I need more metal. And there is metal right in this cave. It is respawning for now. I don't know. Like if I fill this cave up with more stuff, I'm not sure if this metal is gonna always respawn. And I don't know if you noticed, but there was also crystals at this entrance. There was crystals at the other entrance as well, but I don't think they're gonna respawn. There's crystals there. So it's a pretty convenient spot. And yeah, like I said, I want to be close to everybody, but I did want to have my own space. Because I know what it's like last time when we played last year and we were living up in that same fort. It got crowded and there was even less of us, right? So, oh, wait, why? Ooh, oh. I do not remember. When did I harvest all this flint? Why did I harvest all this flint? Maybe I was going to make some spark powder and I just forgot. I don't know. I legitimately don't know. What's my gamma at? Probably a little hard for you to see. There you go. Now everybody should be able to see what's going on. Let's just get this one other metal node here. I will say, unfortunately, this water is not deep enough to drink from, generally. I think if you go, like, right in this waterfall, you can drink. No. I could have swore I got a drink last night from here. I'm not drinking right now, though. Anyway. It's a pretty cool little spot. I'm happy with it. Internet got unplugged. Welcome back. So let's talk about the great mistake that I made last night. Let's unload the Sankey first. What was that? Should probably land first, Luch. You're on the phone right now. Well, you know the story, Kitty. You were there. You witnessed the story. Oh, and I got a bunch of. Oh my God, I'm doing terrible at inventory management right now. And we need some wood. Got all kinds of wood. I mean, I could use spark powder. Cody wants to hear it. Oh, I'm gonna tell it. Can Cody hear right now? Hear the story? Like, I can wait. Punch passed out on the couch last night. Yeah, you woke up at 4. Sounds about right, Punch. So I can kind of do the backstory to the story. So for anybody who doesn't know, I like Argentavis. They're kind of my thing, right? I'm not saying, if you think Griffins or Wyvern or Snow Owls or Maywings or whatever are better, I'm not arguing that. Oh, he's still all right. Well, I'm just telling the backstory. So I like Argies. Yeah, I'm not saying they're the best. I just have a soft spot for Argies. I was planning to breed Argies this run. So for anybody who doesn't know how breeding works in Ark, so like Argies have 4 stats that matters, in my opinion. Stamina, weight, melee damage, health, right? 4 stats, 4. Now, you could get really lucky and get 2 of those stats really high in one Argie, but generally speaking, you're going to need 4 different Argies, each one with one of those stats really high. This is all generalization. So I had that. So if you see here, I got Luch, Stam, Argie. So if you see in the top left there, next to stamina, 1.5k, that number 50, that's the important number. So that's like its base stat after taming. So if it had babies, so if these 2 Argentavis, they're both females, but let's pretend one's a male. If they mated, each stat, the baby would have a 70% chance of having the stat the higher of the parent stats, right? So basically, where's the so I got one over here that has high weight, 47 weight. So if this male and that female mated, the idea is to get the high stamina and the high weight on the baby, right? I also had one with high health, and I had one with high melee damage. They're not here anymore. You're back. Okay, so I'm just kind of giving the backstory. So I had 4 Argies, each one with a high stat for breeding purposes. Now, like, this one is a fine Argie. It was a 150. It's very usable. If anybody needs an Argentavis, any Argentavis that I have that's just named Argentavis, it's up for grabs. If anybody wants one, like there's one over here, one here, one here. So anyway, last night there was a Alpha Rex. Level was like 55 Alpha Rex, 60, something like that, near the fort. And it was eating the beavers. And I was like, that cannot stand. I'm gonna try to kill that thing. I got cocky. So my main for use Argie is this one. Punch with sleeping, yes, because you would have killed it with your Griffin swoop method. So this one has a pretty good saddle with pretty good armor. So like he doesn't take much damage. So it's kind of, you know, I'm used to killing stuff pretty easily with him. Now, I know he can't kill an Alpha Rex on his own. So this is all Punch's fault, I guess, is what Punch is saying. I'm just kidding. It's not Punch's fault. Telrath, actually, side note for my story, Telrath, you're messing around with Wrath builds in creative. You're contemplating taking to the seas on the server. Does anybody know if there's those Liege, Sithis, whatever, I can't say it, on this map that destroy rafts? Because if there is, I would not do a raft build. I'm not sure if there is, though. There is? Yeah, I would not do a raft build. Thank you, Purple. So what I did was, I took this main Argentavis. I took the one with high health. I took the one with high melee, since those are combat-based stats. Yeah, it's like a giant whale. Oh, they can't damage motorboats. There you go. So I took the high damage, the high melee, or the high health, high melee, and just one extra that was like just like this, just whatever, right? So I took them to kill the Alpha Rex. And part of my mistake too is I was like, oh, I'm gonna go kill this Alpha Rex if anybody wants to join me. But then I didn't wait for anybody. I just started attacking it. My mistake was I didn't have saddles on the other 3. So I start fighting this Alpha Rex, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute. This Alpha Rex is hitting those other 3 Argentavis awfully hard. Because for anybody who doesn't know, saddles give armor. Yeah, and I didn't wait. So I just started attacking, and once you attack with, you know, Tames following you like that, ooh, level 15 Rex, you know, I was like, I probably can't disengage. They're probably not going to come. They're going to continue to fight. I don't know all the whistles off the top of my head, so I was like, I'll just try to fight. It'll be close, but maybe I lose one, right? But it should be fine. And then Axel and Kitty came to help because, you know, we were in Discord voice. Anyway, I lost all 3 of the Argies. And it was like, if I just even waited for help before starting, it might have been fine. Because the Rex was almost dead when they died. Actually, the last Argie died after the Rex, because in the big fracas that happened, a Stego got aggroed somehow. So the Stego actually killed the last of my 3 Argies. So anyway, I lost 3 Argies. 2 of them, one of them I didn't care about. The other 2 I cared greatly about. So basically, since last night, I've been trying to replace these Argies. And I mean, this, don't get me wrong, this whole thing that I'm doing is not necessary. I could just use this Argie that I'm flying on right now for the rest of the game and I'd be fine. But I want to breed super Argies. And I just made it harder. So yeah, so I've tamed, that was a 150. That was what, a 130, maybe 135. That was a 130. No, that was 130. So 150, 150, and a 140. And none of them have gotten stats in the right places. So I have not been, despite my better efforts, I have not been able to replace the Argies that I lost. All right, so I need some more metal. There's a metal spot just outside the cave here. So let's go make sure there's no predators there. And then we will bring my Yankee. Wait. Yeah, right here. I was going to say, my loss is not where I thought it was. Yeah, lots of metal in here. So yeah, that was not good. Hi, Russ. How you doing today? Punch says, that is the issue with Griffins too. No saddle. Yeah, so no saddle means no armor. So Kitty asked yesterday if she could help me kill Alpha Rex 150. I was like, no. You misclicked one time, got hit for 1100. Holy crap. Yeah, that's not good. But yeah, generally speaking, your dive bomb strategy, you don't get hit, right? I know Kitty's been trying to master it, and she can hit it sometimes. She's having trouble hitting it consistently, but I think that's partially because she's on controller. But when I tried to fly a Griffin, when somebody lent me their Griffin last run, I couldn't do it right either. So no judgment from me, Kitty, for sure. All right, we need metal. So yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to get the basics set up here. Cave bears almost killed your Giga because it had no saddle. Ooh, yep. Yeah, like saddles really matter. Like I also like dire wolves. Like everybody has their, their stuff that they really like. I like dire wolves, but they don't use saddles either. So they hit hard, especially if you have a big pack of them. But you got to be careful because they will take a ton of damage. Because I still didn't unload the flint. Oh man, I'm being dumb. Yeah, I love direwolves. I wish they were like the Andrew Sarkis. So the Andrew Sarkis doesn't need a saddle, but you can put a saddle on it, right? I wish the direwolf was like that. So for anybody who saw my stream on Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday, I tried to like tame an Andrew Sarkis like within my first hour of gameplay. And I did eventually get one, then I got it killed. Because you don't need a saddle, right? And it's like a passive tame, kind of. Um, but yeah, but later on, you can get a saddle for it. And it's like a really good saddle. It's like it's got a gun turret in it. It's like a super advanced saddle. Yeah. Anyway, but dire wolves do not spawn in this part of the world. I would have to travel, not there. That landmass way over there. Landmass in the bottom left there. I would have to go for dire wolves, and I will. Or maybe I'll just go to one of the other maps for that, right? Pretty sure my base is down here. You killed 13 low-level griffins earlier, Kitty, hoping for a good respawn. Thought you already had a griffin that you like, Punch. You want more? Because you can't breed griffins, right? Because they don't have a gender. Or am I thinking of something else? I could be thinking of something else. Trying to figure out how much metal to take. Trying to get the good stats. Yours is average. Oh, I thought you were really happy with it. I guess you were just happy you got a high level. Never enough griffins. Well, yeah, I mean, between capturing and breeding, I don't even want to know how many RGs I'm gonna have this run. It's gonna be a high number. It's good overall, but 870 damage is kind of low. I will take your word for it. I am not an expert on griffins at all. Let's go like 200 here. Sure. And I'll put the rest in here. Kitty, if you come down to my base, I have an Argentavis saddle blueprint, so you can use it because it's a blueprint. I mean, I have the one that's legendary or ascended or mastercraft or whatever, but it's kind of expensive to make. But you can take this one, or just take the one that purple has. Ooh, I want to show off purple's library. That's a bit of a trip, so let's take the Pteranodon. No, I mean, I took it because I found it. I mean, you can come down and grab it if you want it. But I was meaning to make saddles for all my RGs so I don't repeat the mistake I made last night. I just haven't got around to it yet. So yeah, so Purple made a public blueprint library up by the green obelisk here. So I'm just gonna go there and show it off. I did donate a couple last night, Purple. I don't know if any of them were really relevant. If you're looking for an Ascendant Beaver saddle, I put one in there. I do have an Ascendant Therizino one, if anybody wants to borrow that. I have not seen a high level Rex one yet, though. I do got to remember I'm on a Pteranodon and to watch my stamina. I am not on an Argentavis. Pteranodons have far less stamina. Oh, what level Yankees? He's 15, 20, and 135. That's not bad. So yeah, so if you look at the green obelisk, you might think, oh, I got to go through the redwoods for this. You don't actually have to. It's not actually in the redwoods. If you just skirt around the edge of the redwoods and well, you'll see. It looks like it's in the redwoods from this direction. It's not. Thankfully. Because like most people, I have very little interest in going into the redwoods. 2 gigas to the west of the green obelisk. Okay, I will keep my eyes open for those. Like super close, Purple. I was up here last night and I didn't see them. But yeah, a giga would eat me and my Pteranodon pretty quick. Ooh, oh, look at that right there. There's a Thylacoleo. For anybody who doesn't know, those can knock you off of your mounts. Stay away from those. Yeah, so technically it's in the redwoods, I guess, but you don't need to go into the redwoods. So here's a little shack with the public library, public blueprint library. And there's a bunch of blueprints. Yeah, this is the one I put in. I put in more than just this, but it was the best one. Could you imagine doing bosses with beavers? Oh yeah, true. Thanks, Purple. A lot of mammoth saddles. Parasaur. Ooh, dire bear. Oh. Oh, look at Punch with the fur. Punch is done freezing to death. um, what was I gonna say? What's the worst dinosaur that you could reasonably do a boss with? Like not alpha bosses, just general bosses. I wonder. Like, could you do them with dodos? Oh yeah. Oh, at the end of the day, like saddles are good, but like if you look at the resources this Castoroidus saddle costs, almost 4,000 cementing paste, that would kind of hurt. 5,000 fiber, 7,000 hide, those are kind of whatever, but 2,600 metal ingots, almost 5,000 thatch. Now, if I just found the saddle in a drop, I would obviously use it. Oh, dodos can't attack? I thought if you tamed them, they could. I could be wrong. I thought they could attack. I thought they could. I'm pretty sure they can if you tame them. Now I kind of want to see these. I want to see these gigas. Over this way, Purple. If I see an Argentavis, I gotta check its level and its stats. War dodos. Oh, they're the gigas, I think. No, those are Rexes. And that's a 150 Rex with stats in not the right places. A 150 Rex with only 17 points in melee. Blech. What a tease that is. War dodos. Yeah, well, but anyway, because what I was thinking, I was like, what about a parasaur? Could you do bosses with parasaurs? What about, you know what I mean? Like, what's the worst? Oh, oil spot. Did not know there was oil spots up here. Yeah, so if anybody was wondering, like that pump jack I showed earlier, you place them on these. This rock is an oil rock. So this is where it does, you can't mine it by hand, but this is where you would place a pump jack if you had one. Anyway. Kind of want to find those gigas, but I kind of don't. I don't want to find them while I'm low. I want to find them while I'm low on health. Oh, we can show off this place. Looks a lot like mine's Moria. So this is where Mr. Sparacco and Yo-Yo Dog lived last time. And Sparacco should be joining us this weekend. I sent him a PM on Discord. And he should be joining us this weekend. He was not aware that we had started an Ark server. Anytime you're going into or out of a cave, your game will lag. So yeah, so this is where Sparacco had his base last time. But yeah, look at it in there. How cool it is. I mean, there's also scary things. But yeah, you can live right here. Dodos do attack, Kitty says. Ask Cody and Axel. I lost one because I said it too aggressive. But I mean, theoretically, a dodo would be the worst thing to try to take the bosses with, right? Maybe Listros. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of funny that I'm sitting here like, oh, let's try the bosses with this stupid dinosaur or that stupid dinosaur. I haven't even done a boss with any dinosaur yet, so it's kind of ridiculous for me to even be talking about this. Oh, some more Andrew Sarkis is up here. Yeah, you don't care about matching, eh, Purple? If it's good, it's good, right? I feel you, man. Oh, there's a Giga. An R Giga. Ooh, it's got, I like its coloring. And there's, ooh, 140. 81k health. Oh, did somebody make him stuck? Is he stuck there? You got an ankle shackle on there, bud? Oh, ah. I'm out of here. He's in your trap? Yeah. I'm out of here. He's angry. It's like, get me out of here. Ooh, Helm's Deep. Does anybody live here yet? This is where Purple lived last time. I know you're planning to live in the Snow Castle, Purple, but have you moved there yet, or are you still over? Are you still over on the coast? Considering that Spino is still there, I'm going to assume nobody's living here. So this is very reminiscent of Helm's Deep, to me at least. That's a Lord of the Rings reference for anybody who doesn't know. I assume most people know what Helm's Deep is, though, right? Still in your shack? Hey, man, as long as it's doing the working for you. And there's also, I should note, wait, are they up here? There's a couple oiled spots right here, isn't there? There's metal. I thought there was oil. Oh, yeah, right there. Right there, and I thought there was two right there. Yeah. Yeah, there's one thing I'll give this map. There's no shortage of these oil veins. There's a lot of them. Is your friend playing with you this time, Purple, that played last time? Oh, hey, remember last stream, or was it in Discord? When I was talking about, no, it was in Discord. I was talking about the monkey that throws poop at people. This is the little monkey that throws poop at people. Just for anybody who's not aware. You're solo for now. Cool. Oh, you're getting stuff done. I'm too all over the place. I get sidetracked too easily. Alpha something. Alpha Raptor. Ooh, 145. I'm at the point though now where alpha raptors are no longer scary. I mean, they're scary when I'm on a pteranodon, but overall they're not scary. And I would have said alpha rexes aren't really scary, but last night says otherwise. I haven't seen. Is it just me or are there way less alpha carnos than raptors and rexes? You're spending hours taming gigas and can't even get saddles for them. Like, you can't get saddles for them yet because you're not high enough level. Ooh, 140. 13 points in health. 31 points in food. Level 96 for the saddles. You must be getting close to that, are you? You're right here, aren't you? Or right there? No, right here. Yeah, you're right here. Oh, I'm almost out of stamina. And land. Well, you're only 77. Oh, wow, you're lower than me. But you've accomplished so much more. Yeah, so punch is the highest level then, probably? Because you're like 83 punch? Oh, you didn't. Oh, yeah, you don't even. You can't even build the big forge yet. But I like your hat, though. It does look strange. Or maybe your body's just strange. I mean, I can't say anything. Look at the dump truck ass that I got. You can't see it in this armor, but my calves are huge. Oh yeah, you're short. You're short king. With those are the shortest legs I think I've ever seen. I mean, I can't say much. Look at my calves. I do not skip leg day. Well, I do not skip the calf part of leg day. I'm all calves, baby. Look at my hips. Oh, and I just hit random in my little spaghetti noodle arms. I just hit random, right, until I see something funny. My hips don't lie. My calves do, though. Anyway, all right. Continue on my merry way here. If you ever want a tribe invite, let me know. Ooh, whose little shack is this? Oh, it's... Is this Skull? Yeah, this is where Skull... Yeah, this is Skull's little shack, right? Skull's original little shack. And then... Oh, what's going on here? Oh, there's blacking out. Moving very slowly. And his friend Andy. So blacking out tried my strategy of taming an Androsarchus on day one in hour one. But the difference is it actually worked for him. He didn't fail like me. And here is his house. Nice little sloped roof. The windows up there. Windows in the back. I mean, I'm acting like I can't go inside. He's part of my tribe. I can just walk in. Oh, yeah. Space for expansion still. Fabricator be going there, I imagine. Yeah, I remember that Skull's place there because that first day I tribed up with him while he was building that. And then if we continue down the beach, and the other thing is there's a lot of people on this map, but it seems like almost everybody is in the same part of the map or close to it. Although people, I'm sure, will spread out. Oh, it's about the despawn. Not that there's really anything I care about in there. Terrorbird saddle and a Diplodocus saddle. Yes. Just what I was hoping for. I just got to land and get a drink of water here. I'm getting thirsty, and I still don't have a canteen on me. I should probably get a canteen. So I don't have to dive into the ocean and drink yummy, yummy salt water to survive. You could make the argument that you shouldn't be able to drink the ocean water, right? I know this isn't a real world. We're in a spaceship or whatever, so they can make the water whatever they want. But technically, wouldn't sharks need salt water to live? I don't know. I am not a biologist by any stretch. And yet another oil vein. Told you they were everywhere. Wait, is it? Yeah, no, it is. Everything's bioengineered. Yeah, so I guess they can make them. So let's just assume everything is freshwater and has been bioengineered to survive in freshwater. For the sake of argument. And for anybody who watched Wednesday's stream, here is the base that I started to build until an alpha raptor became my neighbor, and then I bailed. I believe Calorie is a little starter hut over here. Oh, he got up the stone. Got stone stuff. Wait, except for the... Why is the... Okay, so you got stone, you got wood. Is it just me, or does this look like it's wood and stone at the same time? The Maywing exists, yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, griffins... Pretty sure griffins don't exist in real life. Oh, Calorie got up to level 41 last night. Nice. Ooh, double door. Oh, yeah, I remember. He said he was trying to place the door here, and it accidentally went there instead. Apparently, he's like, screw it, I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, well, it works, right? All right, so now I am getting close to where this whole journey started. Right up here, I think. Now it's a feature, exactly. I believe this is the other side entrance, yep, to my home. Yeah, it's funny, I say that scary stuff doesn't really spawn in here, but I logged in yesterday. Like, obviously, I logged in over here. Ooh, I should probably make a bed. And there was a 150 RG just flying around inside the cave. I am living in a waterfall cave. I sure am. And there was one point yesterday. I think I had my headphones off, so I couldn't hear anything. So I was like, dude, whatever, just, doing inventory management, and as one does, all these masks, helmets, whatever, and these whatever those are, and I was just doing my thing, whatever, and I turned around to like grab my RG, and there was a dead Carnosaurus like right here that my tames killed, and I didn't even notice while I was in the inventory screen. I'm sure I would have heard it if I had my headphones on, although I think maybe I need to turn up. Can you hear any in-game sounds? Probably not, right? Like, I don't think that's not being picked up. Why is that not being picked up? There. Now you can hear it. Although you can make the argument that those sounds are annoying. All right, so now what? Now what's on the... Oh, a bed. Now what's on the agenda? Make a bed. Should be at the top of the list. I mean, there are beds in the fort, and there's beds down the beach, like... Wouldn't be... Oh, I don't want patch notes. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Oh, wait, was there... Oh, this is for S Plus patch notes. Never mind. I was going to say, was there a new patch? There. Like, I wouldn't have to spawn far away if I died, but it's good to have the... It's good to have the bed here. Do I want to pick up some poop? Make some compost? Out of the way. Trying to pick up your poop. Very important poop. And oh my god, I know there's other ways to make fertilizer, to make fertilizer, but this is what I'm doing for now. Yeah, that's enough. Got my compost bins. You know, put them in the corner out of the way. Nobody wants to smell that, right? All right. All right, so we got some fertilizer brewing. I got a bed down. I got my fabricator. So what's next? Maybe some preserving bins would be good. You have lots of fertilizers from your dung beetles? Okay. Ooh. Wind turbine. I was like, why is the wind turbine there? I mean, I'm only using the preserving bins to make jerky. I'm gonna get a fridge eventually. But yeah, it'd be good to make some jerky. I think I'm gonna need more foundations because once I hit level 80 and I make an industrial forge, ooh, although, am I gonna, how high is the industrial forge? Like 5? Just trying to think. Am I gonna be able to put the industrial forge in here? Excuse me, that sneeze snuck up on me real quick. I think it's gonna be high enough. I was planning to put the industrial forge like right here. So that's where all this space will go for that. Then again, like the amount of stuff Purple had jammed into his little area, I should be able to make this work, I think. Oh, you know what I should do? Should probably make some spark powder. So let's pull in that flint. Or wait, don't I have a bunch of stone in this one already? I do. All right, let's make some gunpowder, actually. You made it work? Yeah. But just where you are right now, even, like, you have so much jammed into that little area compared to the space I have, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is going to be enough space. Make it work, Luch. Make it work. All right, and spark powder. You're just very lazy with building. Oh, me too. Like long term, I'm hoping we can get together and collaborate on a project, like as a tribe, so that we can make something that looks cool, but I'll just help with the resource gathering part and other people can do the actual building because it's pretty well established at this point that I am not a great builder. It's no secret amongst everybody. So yeah, let's go grab some oil so that I can get some jerky going. Katie, do you mind if I steal some of that cooked meat so I can start making some jerky? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, come to visit? Hi, it's down here. It's right here. If you want to visit. Let me get out of the way for you. I'm assuming you can fit the griffin in there, Kitty, but it's possible that you can't. Just showing Cody around, yes, because he would have been working last night whenever I showed you where it was. I do also need to tame a better berry gatherer. I mean, I guess I could just grow berries, but I have a parasaur, but like it's the one I tamed like my first hour in the game. I think it was like a level 40 or something, right? Like it's not good. It's not a great berry gatherer. It's better than doing it by hand. You're getting Iggy's got to go across the wall. They're over there, right? And I think I've seen iguanodons over in the west, like in that yellow area, like the yellow area before it gets to the cold area. I think I've seen iguanodons over there, but there are no iguanodons local where we are that I've seen anyway. So Kitty's had an industrial grill and a fridge here for quite some time, and anytime I have prime meat, well, not every time, but if I kill an alpha and have a ton of prime, I come and I just cook it up. So I think there should be a ton of meat in here. Yeah, so I'll just grab a bit of cooked. Grab some prime. Yeah, that should be good. And we can start making some jerky. Well, once I get stuck in the tail. Once I grab some oil, that is. I do really enjoy some of Tarun's names. You got Reginald the Casteroidus and Cornelius the Dodicarus. Old stopgap and spare Argy are hanging out. Yeah, the poor brontosaurus is like, I want to go to the ocean. My mom said I could go to the beach, but then Dad said no. I'm so upset. Anyway, I should not be trying to make the brontosaurus into a human because it's not. Yeah. Anyway, what's the technical term where you try to take an animal and turn it into a human? Forget. So the oil pump jack should be right there. Perfect. There's another spot for pump jack right around the corner. But last time I was here, there was literally thousands of oil. Oh, somebody must have cleaned it out. Because there was like thousands in there last night. All right, so maybe I'll build a second one because there's another spot right here. All right, so that'll be good. All right, so we're going to have to wait for some oil to build up before I can make jerky in massive amounts, but that is okay. If anybody wants to, you took the oil to the base. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's just for making jerky. It's not a big deal. That will fill up over time. Stone. I need more stone. I got all kinds of stone. Oh, just pull it out of one of the other mortar and pestles, I guess. All right, so there we go. We got some jerky going. And I think I have some oil in storage just to get some jerky going here as well. Oh, yeah, all kinds of oil. No, not all. Not all. Just 50. Just 50. Because it just uses one oil, right? It's mostly uses spark powder. Which I just made a bunch of. All right, so bed, preserving bins. Should I do? Let's move. Oh, let's make. Yeah, let's see if I can find a higher level parasaur or something. I need a better berry gatherer. They're going to get iguanodons right now, so I'm not going to do that as well. Then we'd be competing for iguanodons. Yeah, a high level parasaur is pretty good. Just the one I have, like I said, it was pretty low level. Actually, can I tell that? I can tell that, can I? What level I tamed it at with the spyglass? I think. What was its wild level? Maybe not. So 74 was after taming before I put levels into it. So it was a 50. Yeah, it was only a level 50. So it's not very good. It's not a good. And I mean, parasaurs are so freaking easy to tame, although taming a parasaur is to probably get some meat berries. Or you know what? I'd probably just carry it in here and tame it over there. So yeah. Be the safest way to do it. I just need to find one that's. I mean, realistically, to upgrade over what I got, I Would probably need at least the level 120. Maybe, or maybe I'll just go get an iguanodon. Ooh, I should also make another pump jack, but I think that's pretty metal hungry, and I kind of want to save my metal for the forge because I'm going to be level 80 for the forge like very soon because I'm about to level up. Well, I'm going to level up soon. And parasaurs are sprinkled all over the place, but they're not exactly at the top of the food chain, so sometimes parasaurs do not last long. Yeah. But hey, everybody, remember to hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. And of course, I'm not seeing any parasaurs. Or I could do like a stago, I guess. That's my problem with one of my problems with Ark. Like I have 1,000 hours in this game. Ooh, found parasaur level 45. I have almost 1,000 hours in this game, but I tend to just do the same things every run, right? I tame the same dinosaurs in roughly the same order every time. Occasionally, I'll try something new, but not nearly as often as I should. Stegos are a great utility. Yeah, like I've had Stegos before, but not since they reworked them to make them better. I just like parasaurs. I think I know they're not great, but they're a solid berry gatherer, and they're like the easiest tame in the entire game, right? Like they're just so easy to tame. 85. Yeah. Not high enough. And I know Stagos aren't particularly difficult at this stage of the game. Another 85? Guess I don't need to kill them. I just like culling the low ones. An X strike. 25, 40. Oh my god, they're just all low level. This is just not meant to happen. The X Dinos looks cool. Oh, Axel has a couple of X Ankies. Oh, they're chef's kiss. They look so cool. But one thing I wanted to ask, I think I know the right answer, but I want to verify because when I was looking for RGs last night to replace the ones I lost, like a dummy, Axel mentioned to go over to Volcano Island and get some XRGs or whatever they are, the special ones. And I was thinking about it, but then I was like, wait. Thing if I do that though is they can't breed. They can breed like XRGs and XRGs can breed. RGs can breed with RGs, obviously, but XRGs and RGs can't breed, right? You can't crossbreed. Yeah, that'd be the same cat. That's what I thought. Because I already have the high weight one and the high stamina one, I feel like that would not be productive. There's 140 snow owl, kitty. Lots of Andrews around here. Lots of Andys. I will need to land here soon. Is there any parasaurs in here? Well, let's see what level the Stagos are. 20, 55, 90. Oh, Tech Parasaur. Potentially could be as high as level 180. What? What level is he going to be? Oh, look, he's coming over. He's coming over. That's how bad he wants to be part of the tribe. 168 Tech Parasaur with 31 melee. 24. Yay. 2 hits. Hey, I'd take a Parasaur with 31 melee right now. And there's a level 20 Rex. And I know I'm multiple days into the game. I shouldn't be looking to tame Parasaurs. But, you know. I just want something easy. Oh, what's going on outside Purple's base? Oh, nothing now. Looked like there was a pack of some. Oh, there's a pack of raptors. Trying to get into trouble here. X trike? Yeah. Meh, not really. $55.30. That is. Oh, you're on the other side of the world. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. Let's go. Let's go get that 168 tech parasaur because that is good use of my free time. This is why I take an iguanodon, but I thought you were doing iguanodons. Like I didn't want to try to compete with you for iguanodons. I find the trike too slow, like movement speed. I know the parasaur is not much faster, but it is faster. I haven't done any wyverns yet. To my knowledge, nobody has, but you know, I don't know what oh god, I forget his name. Um the guy whose name in German is Knight something. I'm not sure what he's up to. I guess what I'm trying. Nat Silver. Thank you. Sorry, I forgot your name. I'm not the greatest with names. It's funny, when I was younger, I used to be good with names, but it's like that part of my brain doesn't work as well anymore for whatever reason. Oh, what do you have a breeding pair of iguanodons already, Kitty? Because I mean, I'd take a baby if you do. Um, but yeah. Oh, I would just be feeding them angel berries. Just grabbing some angel berries. Yeah, 168 tech parasaur, 31 melee. That'd be all right. Oh, it's. I think you're overestimating how hard it is to tame a parasaur. It's literally one bola and probably 3 arrows to the head, and then you just put 50 mejo berries in it and call it a day. Which is why I want a parasaur because it's so simple, right? But yeah, if you have mejo berries, I guess I don't need to grab mejo berries. And if I'm going across the ocean, though, let's switch to a much faster flyer. Oh, are you gonna go in my base and be a jerk? I mean, if you want it, Telerath, you can have it. Like if you need a berry gather, I can find. Sure, I can find a parasaur a little closer to home. Oh, you have another one? Okay. I just need to kill this Carno before it goes into my base. It becomes an annoyance. I do need to tame up another Pteranodon or two. What level, kitty? I mean, I have a Parasaur. I just want a high level one, right? Like, I literally have one. I have Patty, but she kind of sucks. Oh, you're planning to upgrade to a Stego? Yeah, all right. I'll come get. I'll just go get that Tech one. Plus, Tech ones are cool, right? Like, oh, well now you need a new. Then that happened. Yep. All right. Well, that changes things, right? Um, was there a cave in there? It's not a cave here, is there? No. Okay, I was gonna say. Oh, there is. Oh. Oh, wait, what? I have never seen this cave. How have I never seen this cave? Where are you at, kitty? You need a hand, Telrath? I'm not sure how much good I'm going to be with only a Pteranodon, but I can come try to help you. Oh, hey, Alpha Raptor, fun. Volcano Island. Okay, I'm going to go help Telrath, and then you know what, I'm going to land right here. Since Telrath died trying to do me a solid, I'm going to go help him kill that Androsarchus. I think my Pteranodon is strong enough to kill a 50 Androsarchus. I think. I'm not positive. But I think. I mean, yeah, Parasaurs are the easiest tame in the game outside of a Dodo, probably. Well, I guess a passive tame like Callistrosaurus would be the easiest tame in the game, but yeah. All right, so where's Telrath at? Right ahead of me, almost. Yes, I saw that blacking out. Go Chiefs, go! Got their rings yesterday. Although I would never. Man, they're big. Like you can't wear. Well, I guess you could wear them day to day, but man, they are loud. They are a loud piece of jewelry. I am cold. Oh, this should warm me up. What is this? Oh, and you died to a raptor. This must be your shack. Is it Telrath? Because it's part of the tribe. Oh, what's going on here? Is this the raptor that has offended you by killing you? Well, I got to be careful. I got to remember I'm not on my RG. Oh yeah, there's the tech. There's the Parasaur. All right, so where's the Androsarchus that killed you? There's your Parasaur. All right, so your Parasaur's there if you want to get your saddle back. Where's that 50 Androsarchus at? That's an 85. That's not what killed you, though, right? Wasn't it a 50? Your neighbors changed, yeah. Compared to single player, that's true. I'm just trying to find. Did the raptor kill the Androsarchus, maybe? Wait, what's out swimming in the water here? Oh, there's the Androsarchus. What are you doing out here, bud? All right, well, that Androsarchus is way out in the water. I don't think it should cause you any problems. Oh, you let it into the water. Okay. Well, it was successful. Oh, no. What's the Parasaur running from? Oh, Dilos. You got disconnected. You're right there. You're sleeping. All right. Yeah, so how about this? Did you put any Mejo berries on that Parasaur kitty over there? Did that not hit him in the head there? Yes, I did. Ooh, this is going to be close. He's dead, okay. All right, Telrath is back. All right, so it's out. It's over this way, Telrath. Closer to your base. Tell you what, Telrath, you can have this one if Katie and Cody don't mind if I go claim the 150. Yeah, 31 immediately. That's going to be good for you, Telrath. Or I could take this one and you could take the 150. Either way is good with me. I just need a Parasaur that doesn't suck. You guys are out on the volcano. Are you finding any iguanodons over there? You just want to get a Parasaur egg first? Oh, I can give you any eggs. No problem. You are in the tribe. Which makes things easier. All right, you can have this one. You know what level the ones that are in storage are, Katie? Like, are there any good ones in storage? Because you can take the 150 to breed if that's what you're doing it for. I can find. I mean, it's freaking Parasaur. Shouldn't have any problems finding a Parasaur. And yet here we are. There's a Dunkleosteus. Although I don't have any Meja berries on me. I'll go check. You know what? I'll just go check storage. It's the easiest thing. It's got to be better than the one I have. That's all that matters. I don't want to spend this whole stream looking for a freaking Parasaur, right? Like, we're multiple days in. Spending my time looking for a Parasaur is probably not good use of my time. Never mind. I'm just going to tame this one. Oh, it's a male. Oh, okay. You know what? This is 162. I'll take this one. I just want to let it heal first. Otherwise, I'm going to kill it. God, it's healing slow, though. No, this should be fine. I'm only hitting it for like 100, right? Yeah, I should be able to. Of course, I don't like I said, I don't have any Meja berries on me. It's the only problem. Does it only take 4 arrows? I think. Give or take. Yeah. 4 arrows it is. See, it's kind of funny. As soon as I stop looking for a Parasaur, 162. That's how it works. You just got to trick the game. Say, oh, I give up. I'm not looking for that thing anymore. And the game's like, well, fine. Here it is. Right? Got to outthink the game. Got to remember. Game's a jerk. Game's in it to screw you. Now you can have that one. Well, you're planning to upgrade to a Stago, you said, right? I can bring you this one, which is similar, but not quite as good if you want. 11, that's not enough. It needs like 20, doesn't it? 23. I'm saying we should get it in the tribe so we can breed the good stats in. Where you go? Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, but it's tech. I don't think Kitty. Are you breeding tech Parasaurs, Kitty, or regular Parasaurs? Kitty? Hey, Skull. Hey, man, better late than never. Are you breeding tech Parasaurs or regular Parasaurs? So you are breeding the techs? Okay. Go. Wait. Did I leave it right here? Right here. I was gonna say it shouldn't be far. That will be more than enough. You got both going. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But it works, I guess. I need to get a drink. Come here, you. I said, come here, you. Yeah, it's funny. We're talking about breeding parasaurs while also talking about breeding rexes. Those things are not equivalent. I do have the saddle back in my base for this one. Yeah, so it's going to be a much, much more efficient berry gatherer. And if you're wondering, Luch, you have a Pterandon, you're not going to be able to carry it back to your base. I have the gun. I can put it in a Pokeball. Fortunately. Two keyboards is confusing, I bet. Stupid little itchy, annoying thing, whatever they're called. So annoying. All right, I'm just going to do a quick fly around, make sure there's no alphas nearby. Does not look too scary here, surprisingly. Relatively safe place. 140 Pteranodon with pretty good melee stats. It is literally a popsicle stand because it is very cold over there. Of course, the problem is this thing tames slower than the Pteranodon, than the Parasaur, so I would have to wait for it. And do I have any prime meat? Probably not. No. Could I get some prime meat quickly? $41 melee after taming Pterandon. That's pretty good. I mean, RG up here somewhere. Now, like I said, I do got to remember I'm on a Pterandon. Cheap for mutton at 22.66. It's that way. But not particularly close, if I'm being honest. I don't love leaving those tames there for this long. Oh, hey, look. An iguanodon. Anything good in this? Airbird saddle, kite, and chess piece blueprints. I mean, they're blueprints. Take them. Anything gonna eat me when I get off? Actually, that kite and chess piece should be good. 25 Stago. Sure. I don't want to fight two Stagos. No, this is too far. I've ranged far too far. Nothing good is going to come from this. Let's head back closer. And what level's this RG? 55. Can I kill it and loot it before any of these ground creatures can? Oh, I hate fighting in the air. Of course, now we're gonna all that crap's gonna join the party. Maybe I should have went further away. 20 Sabertooth, 55 Scorpion. There's nothing scary in there particularly. I got one prime meat. 1 prime meat. All right, I'm almost out of stamina, so let's get out of there. Regen some stamina. 1 prime meat. Totally worth it. I mean, I could just tame it with meat. It just would take longer. What levels is Stago? 25. Is it by itself? It's by itself. Yeah, okay. How's my health? Oh, I'm out of stamina again. Gotta be more careful. And I'm not regenerating stamina because the bugs poisoned me, I think. There we go. It's been quite an adventure. I've done pretty much everything wrong except I haven't died yet, so that's probably coming soon. Holy crap, this attack drains your stamina fast. You know, you're still gonna die. Eventually. There we go. 6 prime meat. Cannot fly away because I have no stamina. That parasaur is probably tamed by now. Alright, is that it? Oh, this raptor's gonna want to fight me, probably. Alright. Let's get some stamina back. Get the heck out of here. And can't I go in here and, like, track teams or whatever? Yeah, there we go. There. Because I probably would not be able to find it if I didn't do that. And the parasaur should be right there. Ish. Somewhere in that vicinity, anyway. Ooh, there's an alpha raptor. Yeah, I don't want to play around with an alpha raptor when I'm only on a Pteranodon. Probably only need a few. Let's get rid of that. Too heavy. Where's that alpha raptor? I don't see it. What do I need? Only need 4. Perfect. Okay. Oh, it's over half done. Parasaur. Done right here. Let's get you in a ball. Perfect. I didn't even look at its stats. I probably should have. Those are farther apart than I thought they were going to be. All right, perfect. So it just needs to eat 2 more times. It shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Can I see the stats? What do we get? Oh, lots of health. 35 mealy's not bad. I'll take it. Free megalodon meat. I love it when the fish are dumb and just die on the shore. Yeah, free meat. Well, that's a feature on some maps, isn't it? Isn't there like beached whales on, I don't know if they're on this map, but on Valguero, I want to say, there's beached whales like as part of the map, like as a harvesting node. Or am I crazy? I might be crazy. I've been told that I was crazy once or twice before in my life. I think I have, like, I could just get him to follow me back, but this guy's, I've leveled up his movement speed several times. Yes, for polymer. Yes, organic polymer. That's right too. That's what I was thinking. I think I'm going to throw him in a ball. I think I have another ball on me. Rather than him follow me because it'd be a lot faster. And Nettsilber says, on this map, there are corpses on the Swamp Island. Okay. Swamp Island is, for anybody who's not aware, probably exit that before I start typing. That map, that island way over in the the far west middle, around 40, 50 there. There's an island on here with just dead dinos. Where is that? But there is a castle on that swamp too. Well, not a castle. It's like an abandoned fort castle thing there that you could build on if you want to live in a swamp, which I don't know about that. Yep. Apparently humans don't like prime fish meat that much. Apparently not. Did you eat again yet? Okay, one more. One more eat. You'll be good. Swamp you just mentioned there, just in the swamp. What, oh, the island is? Yeah, no. Say, should I go over there? No. I'm going back before, once this guy's tamed, I'll put him in a ball, I'm going back before something bad happens. Playing with fire this whole trip, basically. Like doing this on a Pteranodon and not the RG or whatever. It's risky. Risky. I like to be risky, apparently. Where's that alpha? Is he getting any closer? Wasn't it just over here? Oh, there's the alpha. You all right, Skull, or do you need a hand? I mean, I can't help you this exact second. But it didn't say what kill you, so you died of natural causes. Which could be a fall, could be starving to death, could be freezing to death. Drowning? Would drowning just show up as nothing killed you, I guess, probably too. Now, there's a lot of ways you can kill yourself without actually dying to a dino in this game, more than I thought. When I think about it. Self-inflicted blood draining. Oh, you're trying to get Desmodus, I believe they're called, right? You're going for? Sounds like a job for Detective Luch. Hey, Ro, how you doing today? All right, what do we get for stats? Ooh, 41 melee, 35 health, 36 stamina, 34 weight. That's not bad. That's not a bad Pteranodon. All right, let's blow this popsicle stand. We are a touch heavy. Get rid of some meat. We don't need all that meat. That's good. I hope everybody who has a normal job is excited for Friday, for the weekend. 210 followers. Nice, Ro. That's on Ro's streaming on Twitch now. Mostly in Spanish, you said, though, right? World of Warships, your main game? That's good, though, man. That's more than I got. You did better than I did. Hey, Zan. You work a 1080 schedule? Hey, Christy DM. What's a 1080 schedule? I'm assuming it's like 10 days in a row? 10-hour shifts? If you get 80 hours, sorry, wrong button. If you get 80 hours in over 2 weeks, you're good. Oh, so yeah, you need to work. So every 2 weeks, you got to work 40 hours a week or 80 hours every 2 weeks. But you can pick your days. Nice. Ish. Hey, Cal. You always seem to miss the stream notifications when not in the game. That's one thing I'll say that's not great on YouTube. It's not great on notifying for streams, I find. Right? I do try to post in the streams videos channel and Discord whenever I stream. It's probably the most reliable way to know when I'm streaming. Warships, EU4, Oxygen not included, Frostpunk, and Spellcaster U. That is a good variety. You're doing good if you're getting that many followers doing variety, bro. Sure. You always get my notification? Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Notifications just seem to be inconsistent. Christy says, glad to catch you live. Wants to say thanks for your eco bids and guides. They helped a lot. I'm glad they helped. I might do more. I don't know. I'm a little just, I was going to say disenfranchised or disenchanted, but that's not even the right word. I'm just a little burnt out isn't the right word on eco either. I'm ready for this next big update to come out. And I'm just disappointed that it keeps getting delayed. So I'm a little, I don't like telling people to hit the bell icon. I know I probably should, but I just don't because I'm lazy. All right, so we got an extra Pteranodon, and we got a Parasaur that's better than my crappy Parasaur. The way I see it with the notifications, if people want my notifications, they're going to hit the bell, right? That's the way I look at it. And maybe I'm looking at it wrong. That's definitely possible. But yeah, that's how I look at it. All right, so let's take this saddle off of you. Let's move you more out of the way. Get stuck on a tail. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be coming back to Eco when Update 10 finally does come out. I don't like channels with an intro, bro. I will literally like just stop watching a video if the intro's too long. I don't like intros. That's a personal preference, right? I want to get into the video. I don't want to, I don't need clips. I just want the video. But again, it's all personal, right? Oh, you need an intro and outro. Sorry. I thought you were saying I needed an intro and an outro. You need a little something to say. I'm Professor Rowe and I'm gonna blah blah blah. Whatever, right? Sorry. I did not see the eye. All right, let's test out the berry gathering capabilities. But yeah, I don't like when I say I don't like intros, I don't like the saying the same thing at the start of every video is good. But I don't like the YouTubers who have especially if it's more than 10 seconds, where they have like a little clip show or whatever. Oh, if anybody in my tribe is near the fort, I assume you mean the fort when you say castle. Yeah, the 5-minute music lead in, I'm just like, if it's too long, I'll literally be like, oh, I just want the video, man. I don't. But again, it's all personal preference. Some people probably like that, right? It's the overly long ones that put me off. I'll pop up and claim it purple. Since I think Kitty and Cody are they're off on an adventure. I assume it's probably on this side. It's not going anywhere. Just to be safe though. Don't want it to get eaten. Where is it at? Or wait, or is it in the castle? Oh, it's in the. Sorry, I thought I was looking outside. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was outside. Yeah. That's on me. I'll let somebody else. I guess I can claim it. Doesn't matter, right? I mean, because tribe. Yeah, those long intros are just, they put me off. But with that said, I mean, most videos I lose like 30% of my viewers on most videos within the first 30 seconds. So maybe I should have an intro, right? And some videos I lose more than that in the first 30 seconds. So maybe I shouldn't knock intros so much, right? Whoop. there's one person that does it that you like, you're also a mod for them, so totally biased. Yeah, I mean, within limit, right? Like there's a Borderlands creator named Moxie who I like. But like the first time I watched a video of his, I almost turned it off because I didn't like his intro. It's not even that long, but his content was good after I got through the intro. So now I don't mind the intro. But the first time I watched his video, it put me off. Like, here, let me find a Moxie video just so I can show you kind of what I'm talking about. For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about. Let me just turn up. I'm not sure if the audio is going to go. Now you watch. I'm going to click on this video. Well, actually, this is Diablo, so it might not. You might not have the intro. Oh, and I watched part of this video. Oh, I just realized my sound was coming through my speakers. Let me adjust that. So that's not coming through the speakers for my browser.
All right. Let's throw something.
Oh, you probably can't hear it.
Pop this. We gotta go get it.
This isn't even his intro, his normal intro.
And watch the melt, baby.
Good job giving an example, Luch. Plus, I can't hear it. Why can't I hear it?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, now I can hear him. It's just low.
Yo, guys, what is up? Max and all Wonderland.
Yeah, that's not even his normal intro, so. Anyway, the first time I watched the video, the intro almost put me off. It was the moral of the story, which I can't even show you. Let me see if I can find his normal intro. Apparently, he does a bunch of Diablo 4 videos now. Maybe this one will have audio.
Hey, you, get over here. Yeah, a little close.
He must not do that intro anymore. So I'm just going to go back. He clearly doesn't do that intro anymore. I swear to God, he used to have a standard intro that he did every time.
Yo, guys, what is up? Max and all Wonderland's video, and today we're going over in.
No. When was I watching Borderlands 3 era or Wonderlands?
But that's alright.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo, guys, what is up? Max and all Borderlands 3 video, and today we're.
That kind of intro I'm not a fan of. Anyway, that was that used to be the intro before all his videos. Obviously, he doesn't do it anymore because it took me that long to find one that had it. Anyway, Ark. And oh my goodness, it's hot in my room. My mind is failing. But like I said, the first video of his I watched, whatever I was searching for, I really wanted to see it, so I was like, whatever. And his actual content was really good, so I subscribed to him, and I haven't watched him lately, obviously. But I think it was Borderlands 3. He was my go-to YouTuber, and probably for Wonderlands too, although I didn't play much Wonderlands. Is my metal done cooking? But it's not the intro itself. Maybe that intro I think is clearly directed more towards younger people. And I'm old. I'm an old. Right, that is not my everyday use RG. So that intro is not directed at me, right? I would say. But anyway. And the other thing is, like, to me, like, I'm not creative enough to come up with one of those on my own, probably. I would have to pay somebody to do it. And there's no way I'm going to pay somebody for that, right? Just because I don't think they're net positive necessarily. But again, this is all strictly opinion. You guys could absolutely disagree with me, and you know, and be right potentially. Stupid hyenodons. How do you even tame these guys? Are they like a passive tame? The thing that annoys me about them is they're aggro until you get down to like 1 or 2, and then they run away. Like they're like, oh, you know what? Actually, we don't really want to fight you. Now that we realize we can't win, we're just gonna run away because we're little jerks. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm killing the alpha. I don't care. Just to send a message. Although I will say this, they do drop prime meat. They're probably the easiest source of prime meat. Right? Like if you're in the early game and you're looking for prime. There's like no metal here. 1 metal. Yeah, we'll come back. Oh. I missed. Actually, you know what? I need stamina. And I'm level 80. So... Industrial Forge. S plus Industrial Forge. I haven't taken anything in a long time. The vaults, we're going to want some vaults for sure. Well, I guess I took the Rex saddle. Domesticated beehive, we're going to want a domesticated beehive probably. What else am I going to want? Do a fan contest then and give something like voicemail message or Patreon. Do a fan contest. Sorry, what's the fan contest for? This other stuff already. There's so many things. Hey, I don't need cryopods anymore because we got that mod. Ooh, industrial grill be good. Do I have the thing that gives power? No. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to run any power. Power lines. I guess if you just put a generator right next to what you want. Oh, like for somebody to make me an intro? Oh, I don't want one that bad. I was just saying, in theory, even if I did want one, I would have to pay somebody for it, right? Because I know, like, I struggle just making thumbnails. I know that I'm not, I would not be able to make a good intro. Like I said, I struggle just making decent thumbnails. And I've definitely improved. Like, if you go back and look at my thumbnails from 2 years ago, I have definitely improved, but they still kind of suck. It is not my strength. Thumbnails are not my strength. But yeah, I do recommend getting like a tagline for your intro and outro reel. Although there are times where I'm like, I've considered changing mine. The intro especially. I like my outro. Isn't there metal around here somewhere? Or am I in the wrong spot altogether? Yeah. There's some spot down by the beach somewhere around here where there's a bunch of metal. I thought. A real compilation of the best moments, like as the intro. I did that for a couple videos, like way back a long time ago, and I didn't find it was worth the effort. Like the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. But maybe it's something I could revisit. I think that was back in like, that might have been for like Teamfight Manager, where I put like a highlight from, you know, some point in the clip right at the start. Yeah, okay. Apparently I have no idea where the metal is. There's somewhere along this beach at some point, there's a bunch of metal. And maybe somebody just got it already. And I flew right over it. Yo, Quero Row is fun to say. I agree. I can't disagree with that. Is the metal right next to the base there? Wait. Why am I... Yankee doesn't even have anything on it, and my Yankees or my Argy's almost weighed down. Oh well, this stuff adds up. Scrap metal. That's better. Just clips of Luch's faces looking stunned, disappointed, shocked. What? Hello, everyone. This is Rose Phone. Leave a message after the tone. That would be a... Ooh, that's good. That's not a bad idea. Oh, it won't work because Spanish? Yeah, that's too bad. I feel like with Twitch... Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like Twitch hooking people instantly with an intro isn't as important as YouTube, but no, I think it is just as important, probably. I did not mean to grab the obsidian. Obsidian is so heavy. Oh my god, all the obsidian. Came here for metal, not obsidian, although I probably could use the obsidian. Oh, that's the worst part of getting metal from this area. You accidentally get a bunch of obsidian. Somebody just said, I'm tired of seeing level 20 Iggies. Are you on an Iggy killing spree, kitty? Is it an iguanodon genocide? Yeah, this is the problem here. Now I can barely carry this thing. I'm probably going to have to drop some of the, whatchamacallit. Obsidian, which is fine. Do I need spoiled meat? I probably, you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine fast enough. This is okay. But I got to clean out the inventory. I got to take out the spoiled meat. Oh, I got the parasaur and I didn't even take it for a spin yet. Right. Yeah, people join midstream in Twitch, right? So having an intro is less important. You do want to hook people right away when they join your stream, but you don't necessarily know when they're joining, so that's part of the challenge on Twitch, right? You know what? No, I'm dropping some obsidian. This is too slow. Obsidian is not that rare on this map. Even that might be enough. 63. I probably don't need this meat. Don't need these berries. There we go. That'll free up a bit of weight. Hopefully. So I can actually get back home at a reasonable pace. Oh, it's still pretty slow. Yeah, it's funny. When I originally started doing this, it was to stream, not make videos. But now, like, I like streaming. I like this back and forth with y'all. But I think, you know, streaming will never be my primary source of content. It'll always be Let's Plays and or guides. And I do need to make more guides just in general. Where streams will be more of a, I was gonna say special occasion, but special occasion isn't the right word. Just more of a special event, I guess, which is the same as special occasion. You know, yeah. Oh, speaking of special events, I would like to remind everybody, I'll be streaming Ark tomorrow at my normal time, which is approximately noon to approximately 3 Eastern time. And then couple hours after that, well, couple hours, an hour and a half roughly after that, I'm going to do a short eco stream as well. We are letting the meteor hit. So if anybody has never seen the meteor hit and they want to see the meteor hit, join my eco stream tomorrow, because we are letting the meteor hit. And it's going to be fantastic. It's hitting at approximately 4:30 Eastern time. So I'll probably start streaming at like quarter after. So basically between the streams, I'm going to grab a quick bite to eat. You know what I mean? Type thing. And then jump into the other thing is the plan. And yeah, somebody said too, they've reworked the meteor destruction. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing it. Like I've seen it before. Like even if you didn't play on this whole eco server, feel free to join even just to see the meteor. Like you don't have to have played the whole time to enjoy seeing the meteor hit. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the people who haven't seen it before, because it's I don't think so, Ro. Like I don't think anybody's planning to play after. At least I hope not, because I think they're gonna have a bad time. And there's a Carno. So is it safe to set you up here? Oh, there's a Carno there too. All right, let's just set you in the base for a minute. Oh, well, you're gonna get involved, probably. Yep. This must not be a very high level Carno. Yeah, 50, high enough. But it might get the text Parasaur a level or two. You hope it shreds your beat. Oh, I have a feeling your beat is not going to survive. Well, not much is going to survive, to be fair. Or it shouldn't survive anyway. You never know, I guess. But, well, I'm basing this off of when we let it hit. But that was a year and a half ago, and I forget who said, but somebody said they have slightly reworked how the meteor impact works. So this isn't a great spot for berries. I probably should have went further where there's more bushes somewhere. I guess there's enough. Like how much, yeah, that's really not that much. You should do a meteor hit in like a week and a post-apocalyptic survivor time. I know some people have suggested like having the meteor hit and then you start the next day. But yeah, I feel like you would need at least a few days to kind of prepare. Otherwise, like, because I think you need to stockpile seeds, or you might be in danger. Oh my God, there's clearly a big hunk of bushes there. I was going on and on about how good the Parasaur is at leveling up or at gathering berries, and then it's not doing a great job for me. So that's one thing about like a Bronto or a Stago, right? It's got the big tail. It's easier to hit the bushes, whereas you got to be more precise with the Parasaur. I have accidentally hit many, many trees. But yeah, that's definitely an idea for a server. But again, it's something that obviously you would have to establish before the server even starts, right? So that everybody knows going in. And well, I'm going to be honest right now. No matter how long it takes, well, I shouldn't deal in absolutes. I'm not a Sith, but no. Oh, you're funny, Black and New. I'll answer you in a sec. The next server is going to be update 10. I was going to say no matter how long it takes. There's a 95% chance I'm going to wait for update 10 for the next server. So Blackout commented, for anybody who doesn't know, we should try starting a server with no government, no currency. That's what we tried last server, and it went terribly. At least for myself, I hated it. I hated not having currency on day one. It was brutal. Brutal. I don't want to do that again. And I think most people are in the same boat. I think most people missed it, especially the currency, right? The government was still missed, but not quite a week. Well, it was only terrible for a week. Yeah, but we had lost like 3/4 of our active players by the time that week was up, right? We have plenty of things we can do while waiting the year for update 10. I feel like as long as I'm doing things like this, like the Ark server, as long as I give us something to play together, I feel like, yeah, I can wait, right? Because the problem was, oh my God, that's a lot of spoiled meat. Wait, did it not pull it? Earlier this year, we finished an eco server, and the plan was to do that Sons of the Forest game together, right? We were going to play that game together, and then once that was over, we were going to do update 10 together, right? But then Sons of the Forest did not release their dedicated server files, so we couldn't do that. But we were like waiting for it, like, oh, maybe they'll release them this week or whatever, and they never did. I don't know. They may have released them now. You know what? I'm making a canteen. But I was like, okay, so it's not the end of the world that we can't do this, because the whatchamacallit is coming up. Update 10's coming up, right? And then update 10 got delayed. And delayed and delayed and delayed. Oh, I need oil. I need gas for this. Luckily, I have gas. I think this is where I make the canteen. Oh my God, caps lock, Luch. Oh, I don't have any polymer. All right, well, I can make polymer. So yeah, so basically what happened was I had a plan. We're going to play this together, then we're going to play that together. And then this didn't happen, then this didn't happen, and I was just scrambling. I was like, well, do I start something else? But what if one of these things comes out next week, right? Because like Sons of the Forest never said, oh, we're going to release the dedicated server files on X date. And then Eco was they just delayed, and then they delayed, and then they delayed, and they delayed. They kept delaying it, but it was like 1 week at a time, right? So anyway, I went way too long without playing games with y'all, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Although it was largely out of my hands. It is, I mean, it is what it is. It's in the past now. But yeah, like this Eco Update 10, I mean, it was April 3rd at the latest. Here we are in the middle of June. It's still not out, right? What's going on in there? Something just get 8. All right, so we got some narcs. Got some narcs coming. Got some metal cooking. I could probably go get more metal. Gonna make myself a canteen. Should probably get the industrial grill going. It's gonna be August and still not out, you think? Update 10, I'm assuming you mean. Cal says you're gonna miss us when Starfield comes out. Oh, I'm sure there'll be a few of us playing Starfield. I know it's a single player game, but we can at least, compare notes and stuff. You're gonna say October. I think it'll be out before then. I feel like they're close. Like this last time, this last delay, the community manager was like, this is why we're delaying it, because these issues still exist, right? I feel like that level of communication is a big step up compared to what they were doing in the past. Like before, they were just delaying it and not saying why. The fact that they can look at a few issues, But you never know. You never know with these devs. I don't have a lot of faith in these devs, to be fair. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who doesn't have much faith in these devs. Kitty says, I had a friend just test the staging branch and said it's still unplayable. Yeah. Like, look, I'm sure those devs are doing the best they can. I know it's a small team and it's an incredibly complex game. But, yeah, I don't know. It feels like whoever's in charge of Strange Loop Games, the company that makes Eco, I feel like whoever's in charge just lets people work on whatever they want. There's nobody saying, hey, guys, we need to do this. You need to work on this. You need to work on that. This is our priority. This is the deadline. Instead, I feel like it's just people are like, oh, hey, I'm going to go. I know we're, revamping claims and doing settlements and bringing in a brand new skill line and boats, but I'm just going to totally rework the way gathering and Taylor works. Is that cool with everybody else? And everybody else is like, yeah, whatever, man. Go ahead. Like, I don't know. Anyway, we're playing Ark today. I probably shouldn't be talking about Eco as much as I am. So I'm going to stop now. But that's how I feel. And it just sucks for me. Like, I'm frustrated as a player, obviously. That's what Xander just said. Roadmap's been torn to pieces and everyone's just driving on their own road. That is a great explanation for it. As an Eco player, I'm frustrated. But as a content creator who has gained more subscribers from Eco than anything else, so I feel like I need to continue playing Eco. And I do enjoy the game, but as a player, like if I was just an Eco player and not an Eco content creator, I'd be like, okay, you guys can screw off. Maybe I'll come back in 6 months. But because I'm tied to the game as a content creator, I feel like I need to stick with it. But because it's being developed so weirdly and poorly and slowly right now, it just frustrates me, I guess. I am an Eco authority to some degree. I mean, there's a very limited number. Like if you search Eco game guide on YouTube, I know I'm not the only one, but there's not a lot of people making Eco content, right? I know there are people that stream it and stuff on Twitch, like there's RP servers and whatnot. But yeah, so I try to be positive. I try to be upbeat. I try to not be overly negative on stream, but it can be hard when we talk about Eco. So let's stop talking about Eco. Let's hit up this cave here. So this is the Aberration Cave. I do have cave flyers on, and I know you could make the argument that having cave flyers is kind of cheaty, and I don't disagree, but the problem is with Fjordur, you can teleport to different realms, and those realms are considered caves. The last hour of stream is positive loot hour. Some of the other realms are considered caves, so if you don't have cave flyers or cave building on, it's really hard to get around or to live in those areas. So you kind of have to have cave building and cave flyers on this map. So the reason I'm coming into this cave is because there are 2 drops. Wait, have I already done this cave since I started stream? Although, yes, you can use the bat in all the caves even with cave flyers turned off, I think. That's true. Oh, for people on the other maps, yeah. So like we said, this is a server cluster. We got a Megalania saddle and a Doedicker. Oh, Doedicker saddle's nice. What are you doing? Oh, okay. You were just eating. I thought you were fighting something. So usually you have to kill stuff right here. There's a ton of different things that can spawn here. I mean, there is the Megalosaurus, but they're sleeping. But like Spinos can spawn here, Arthropollurs, Rock Drakes. The Rock Drakes always scare me because I never see them, and all of a sudden there's a Rock Drake hitting me. And then there's usually, oh, there it is. There's usually a Carcanos down here. At least one. Then there's a second red drop down here further. And if I already did this earlier in the stream, I apologize, but I don't think I did. And there's a red drop here that's usually surrounded by Ravagers. And I am planning to tame up a pack of Ravagers at some point. What's in the red drop? Can we see? No, Ravagers are blocking. So we're going to take some damage here, but we'll be fine because we're pretty strong. Having the purple level saddle definitely helps with this stuff, right? Because instead of taking, you know, 14 to 19 damage, I'd be taking... Oh, I hit for 30 there. I'd be taking way more, right? There's one dead. What's the first diner you're supposed to tame once you're livable on the beach? Generally speaking, something to gather berries, or what Purple said, a Pteranodon. So, like that's why I say oh my god, this is annoying not being able to see. That's why Parasaur is usually my first tame, because it's easy. You can do it with no special tools. Like I said, it's easy taming doing the special tools, and they're pretty good at harvesting berries, just to make it easier to get narco berries. Hey, up over 1,000 weight. Just kind of getting some health back here with the corpse eat ability. Got a terror bird saddle blueprint and a Basilosaurus. Why do I always hit the wrong button? It's this button to take everything Luch. So let's eat some more corpses, get the rapid health regeneration. I did not mean to hit that little bug. Sorry. Sorry, little bug. Or yeah, or a raptor. Like you can, if you have bolas, you can bola a raptor and tame that. Raptor's a decent option. Sabertooth. Basically, anything that you can hit with a bola and then trank while it's bolted is probably a good tame. So pretty much everything that we've said, Pteranodon, Parasaur, Raptor, Sabertooth, are bolable, and that makes them good first tame. You can do a Trike and a Stego. They're a little harder because you can't bowl with them, but they're a good all around first tame. Trikes and Stagos. Trikes in particular, I don't know. Stego for first tame is probably a little too much, right? But a Trike can gather berries and it's tanky, so it can fight for you as well. Whereas a Parasaur is just to tame berries. You can't really fight with it. Yeah, getting the crossbows from the wrecks, from the shipwrecks helps too. Yeah. No, that's right. I wouldn't mess with Trikes or Stegos so you can make traps. That's true. And, you know, I was going up to the fort like that was my base, just out of habit. It's not where you live anymore, Luch. That's your home away from home. But it is no longer your home. High level energy, 25 is not high. So there's crystal here. If I need crystal, I probably should gather this at some point because I am going to need more crystal eventually. And a 20. Wait, what? Oh, 25 and 20. I was going to say, wait a sec. I hate when two animals are the same level. So like you put the spyglass in one, you're like, oh, it's level 30. Then you go to the other one, you're like, is it also level 30? Or is the spyglass just not picking up the second one? Luch might not be happy with me, but I tell him, you saw 150 Argy and you didn't tell me. I'm not upset, but I am disappointed. Is it still there? Whereabouts is it? I mean, I'm mostly upset with myself for losing those two Argies last night. That's the real issue. All right, so now what we want to do. I'm going to need more narco berries at some point. Well, we can make some more gunpowder. make a lot more gunpowder. Yeah, at this point, I probably don't need any more gunpowder. I need more narcs, if anything. You don't. Oh, I don't care if it's is it a normal RG or like an X RG or whatever. Because if it's an X RG, I don't care because I can't breed it with what I have, right? Oh yeah, we were making polymer so that we could make a canteen. 2 hide, 1 metal ingot. Yeah, I think I have 2 hides and 1 metal ingot, probably. I think I got that. You know what? Let's put my meat there. So that might get stolen. You haven't seen any XRG, so it was normal. All right. Megatherium. Oh, he's asking Kitty. I haven't seen any Megatherium, but I am not as much of a world traveler. All right, so the question is, can I fill a canteen in this little stream? Because that would be handy if I could. No, it is not deep enough. What about in the little waterfall? Oh, yep, okay. Can in the waterfall. Perfect. Oh, this metal has respawned down here already. All right, so let's check my RG. All right. I got to clear some inventory. All right, what? Okay, throw that out. We'll put that in storage. Throw that out. Put this in storage. Put this in storage. Transfer the hide over. We don't need that. We do need that. We need those. Throw that out. Throw that out. Transfer that. Don't need all this meat. Do not need any prime meat. Transfer that over. Transfer that. Throw these out. Transfer. Toss. 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 Transfer. Transfer. Toss, 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 toss. Transfer. Okay. We transfer the hide over. And we should be good. Your game crashed and won't let you reconnect. I have the power to kick. I have not kicked anybody. I don't even think I have that power. Like, I have not made myself an admin. If that makes sense. So I don't know what's going on, Telrath. I certainly didn't kick you. I mean, you'd know if I kicked you because you would have saw it. And I clearly didn't. Maybe. Oh, it must think you're still logged in. Fix itself in a few minutes. Oh, you're asking if I could kick you. Oh, I don't think I have that power. I'm sure I'm capable of giving myself that power, if that makes sense. But I do not currently have that power, no. I have not made myself an admin. And I probably should. Oh, we need some wood in here. Fortunately, I have all kinds of wood. Light that fire. Okay, so, oh, no metal. Okay, yeah, let's go get some metal. It only takes a minute or two to let you back on. Game's telling me not to touch grass. I refuse. Or telling you to touch grass. Fuse had the same issue. So, did you say you're on Last Island primarily, Fuse? Because I did see one of your corpses in the real start of a starter base here. But this isn't your main. This has not been your main point of interest, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Oh my god, he still has 400 obsidian on him. Let's get rid of this obsidian first. Put the obsidian in here, where I will eventually need it. Oh, this server kept crashing for you? Was Lost Island better? Because, like, Lost Island is much harder technically, like, this server and the Valguero server are 8 gigs. The Lost Island server, you need 16 gigs. So I guess it would just, if you're having problems getting booted, I would try, oh, no crashes on Lost Island. I was going to say, I'd try Valguero instead, but if Lost Island's working for you, then as long as it's working, right? That's all that matters. All right, Anki, let's go. Now that you're not carrying a bunch of junk, just in these rocks here give oil, but I mean, I'll just hit the oil. I'll hit the pump jack up here in a sec. We don't care about stone. We can get stone super fast from our Rodicarus if we need it. So let's just. There's also some metal over there that I haven't gotten, and I probably should. Yeah, I think you're the only one living on Lost Island right now. Have you seen any of that that new dinosaur, the rhino, whatever it is, the big insect? Like how prevalent is it? I'm curious if you've seen any, even. Not yet. All right, so it is not super prevalent, but maybe it's just not. You just might not be in the right biome for it, right? All right. Well, that is what 1,500 metal ish. Oh, there's one more. There's one more metal over here. Let's grab it. Then we'll fly him back up. I mean, I could walk him back. There is a ramp, but he's going to be heavy. My RG might not even. He can carry him, but he'll be moving pretty slow probably. But it is nice having metal right in here, right? Like not having to worry about going anywhere for metal. And there is metal right outside too. It was just not there when I was there, and that's okay. All right, and metal. Let's take about half of it, a little less than half, I guess. And let's pull some more wood because we are almost out of wood. Perfect. And over here, grab the rest of the metal. And pull a bunch more wood. All right, so this forge. What else do I need to make this forge? I have the metal, I think. I have the cementing paste. It needs 250 crystal. So I need oil, I need polymer. All right, so let's make a bunch more polymer. We need, ooh, that's gonna it's gonna greatly bite into my cementing paste though. And ironically, I'm gonna need more obsidian. The one thing I was complaining about weighing down my RG and being a waste of time, I actually need more of it. All right, so this crystal over at this other entrance that's kind of up on a shelf. Can I drop the Anki up on that shelf? Yes. Yep. I guess I should probably leave him up here as well. I got the recipe punch. I can craft it. I mean, I know I could just use yours, but yeah, you know. I don't want to be overly reliant on other people. I like being self-sufficient in games. I'm high enough. I just hit 8. I'm 80. I just hit 80. I'm 80. Finally. And I should probably remember to use the flint this time. Or transfer the flint. That is enough crystal. I only needed 250 crystal. One of these has stone and don't they? Yeah, this one. Let's make some spark powder. Yeah, I definitely think I do not need any, what's the word? What is it that I don't need any more of? Spark powder and gunpowder. I'm good for now on both. All right, so let's make a little bit more. Oh, wait, no, I gotta go get obsidian for that looch. I'm all over the place today. You know what's really weird? And I would not have ever predicted this, but streaming, I don't know if it's just because my mouth is constantly moving or because the need to the extra mental energy being used by trying to be reasonably somewhat entertaining and or informative, but streaming makes me hungry. Doesn't matter. I can eat right before, right? Like by the time I end stream, I'm always starving. I am kind of worried that when I try to do a 24-hour stream, I'm going to have like 6 meals prepared, right? Because streaming makes me hungry consistently every time. There's also obsidian out. I wonder which one's faster. There's obsidian up by Black and Out's place. There's also obsidian right by the fort. I think the one by the fort is probably closer. Probably. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try a 24-hour stream. So right now I live with my sister and brother-in-law, and their 2 dogs. So the reason I haven't done a 24-hour stream is because, I don't want to be streaming in the middle of the night and being loud and potentially waking them up, keeping them up, right? Now they did go on vacation down south a couple months ago, but I didn't want to stream then because I had the dogs to look after. But they bought a camper. They're going camping for the full weekend. They're planning at least 3 or 4 weekends this summer that I will have the house to myself with no dogs to look after. Also, no dogs to pay attention to, which is going to suck. I'm going to miss them. Excuse me. So yeah. So I was thinking about trying a 24-hour stream one of the times when they were gone this summer. Actually, it's not this weekend, but the weekend coming, they're going to be gone for the first time. Not sure if I'm going to do it then, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try a 24-hour stream. Not sure exactly what I'd play. And I think the way YouTube does, technically speaking, it'll be back to back to back 8-hour streams. I don't know what bento boxes are, Kitty. I would just, you guys can be my dog. You're gonna have to be. I'm gonna be lonely, so that week. Because my sister and brother-in-law obviously are like my main human contacts as well, right? I don't know bento, no. I live in the east coast of Canada. I've heard the name before, and okay, here's the only reason why I've even heard of what a bento box is. There was a guy I raided with in EverQuest 2. I don't know why I had to stop flying to tell this story. There's a guy I raided with in EverQuest 2. He was our monk, and he was in charge of special teams, we called it. Whenever the raid had really weird mechanics that like 1 or 2 people had to like run around and like click here or click there. Anyway, he was a really good guy. His name was Eki Bento, like spelled like this. That was his name. I know he's probably not watching right now, but on the off chance that Eki, if you're watching, I miss you, dude. But yeah, his name was from bento boxes. I don't know what they are still. Obviously, it's some kind of prepackaged food. But anyway, we don't have them where I live. But I have heard of them just because of him. Because his name was Eki Bento, and that was his name because of bento boxes. You just lost a 135 X strike you were taming to message. Sorry. Hey, sending messages in chat is not that important. Does anybody need sap for anything? I think somebody said it's also hot in here. Oh my God, I'm sweating. I got to open my window. Just give me a sec. Yeah, they're for veggie cakes, or sweet veggie cakes. Sec, I got to open my window. The problem is, even if we turn the AC on, the house isn't hot enough for the AC to kick in. But my room gets really hot because I have the door closed and I have the lights on. Well, I guess LED lights don't create much heat, right? But I have the computer running and the doors closed and it's warm out, but not warm enough for the AC to be kicking in. So it's probably, and this is in Celsius, it's probably 8 degrees hotter in my room, 8 to 10 degrees hotter in my room than it is in the rest of the house. Ark generates a lot of heat, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I know you probably can't tell, but there's definitely sweat on my forehead right now. So I apologize for my shiny forehead. Actually, these eggs should probably be in these should probably be over in one of the preserving bins. I know I made them primarily for making jerky, but until I get a fridge. All right, so bento box is basically a prepackaged lunch dinner with rice, fish, eggs, veggies. Well, I'm not a fish guy, but everything else sounds good. But yeah, so when I do a 24-hour stream, I'm going to have to plan my meals the day or two before. I'll have to make extra and have like leftovers. So basically, when I eat during the 24-hour stream, I want to have something I can just throw in the microwave or something that I don't even have to heat up, right? Like I'm sure I'll have a box of granola bars in here that I can eat. But it'll be interesting because I think the longest I've ever streamed is like 4 hours. Asian origins. I assume that's what you meant. Chicken teriyaki. Ooh, chicken teriyaki would be good. I do like chicken. And for anybody who's not aware, the place I live on a literal island that's well known for its lobster, and I don't eat seafood. Sorry, I just don't like seafood. I'm not allergic, I don't think, but I had a bad experience with fish when I was a kid, and I have a taste aversion, it's called, to fish. Nah, to be fair, I haven't tried fish in a really long time, and maybe it'd be fine now. But yeah, I'm hesitant to try fish again after that bad experience I had. Wait, I thought I just went and got obsidian. I guess I didn't pull it in yet. So after this, fish makes you sick. All right, well, yeah, it's not just me then. All right, so okay, we got enough polymer. Oh, I think I have enough metal. I need oil. Oil is easy because I'll just fly up to the pump jack, and if there's not enough in the pump jack, I can just do those black rocks down there. After culinary school, where you spend a day learning and pulling parasites out of fish, I'm good not eating them too. It's funny too, like my longest term roommate, well, other than my sister and brother-in-law, there's a guy I lived with him like 3 different times. He loves fish. It was like one of the only points of contention between us is how often he cooked fish, because even the smell of fish, bleh, yuck. But he was a good guy to live with. But he's married with kids now, and apparently you can't have a roommate when you live with your wife and your kids. Oh, this took damage? Something tried to fight it. Although it's funny, I say He also has his kids. They're like 7 and 5, but he also has a. His wife had a kid. He has a stepson, right? His wife had a kid from previous relationship, and he's like 18 or 19 now, and he lives in the basement. And they made kind of not a basement apartment for him, but he has his own space down there. And we were joking that if he moves out, I could move in. So maybe I will end up living with him again. Who knows? But for now, his stepson still lives in the basement. For now, at least. All right, so we got the oil. We should have enough oil. I think that's enough. I think we'll be able to pull in what I need for the forge. Hey, look at that. That's like all my metal used, probably. So you went to culinary school, but you're not a chef, right, Zandra? Because I don't know what you do for a living, but I've heard you talk about meetings and stuff. I feel like you're not a chef. And maybe I'm wrong, because I don't know what you do for a living, but hearing you talk about it makes me think that you're not a chef. Oh, I still have, my face is in the way. I still have, still making polymer right now. You're in health, information, and business intelligence. Those are fancy words. I mean, I guess none of those words alone are fancy. Life takes you weird places. Oh, I did not expect life to take me trying to be a YouTuber, I'll tell you that. She's a spy. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of different things you could tell me that your job actually was, and I would believe you, just based off how vague that title is. You know, like that's a pretty vague title. All right, let's get this down here. Place. All right, good. I was worried about height. How much clearance is there? I'm curious. Oh, yeah, no, all kinds of clearance. Okay. This roof is a lot higher than I thought it was, apparently. So. You tell me my actual title. Yeah, no, I'm not in stream. No, I understand. I'm not, yeah, and I'm not trying to pry here. I'm just, when you said culinary school, I was like, man, I don't think she's a chef because she's talked about like meetings and stuff. You still don't think it would mean anything? That's possible as well. All right, so we need, all right, so, okay, so can anybody who's more familiar with S plus stuff, if I drop a generator right here, if I can fit a generator right here, will it power both of these things and I don't need gas except the gas in the generator? Is that correct? Nobody's answering. I don't know if they know. I'm going to try it. Put internal wires in the foundation, then put the generator on top. Only the gen will need the gas. Okay, but okay. Do I need the wires? One cable and one outlet. All right, how do I put... All right, so how do I put internal wires to foundation? No, not wire, cable. Cables. Because none of these are specifically internal, right? You don't need the internal, but it would make it easier to... Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. It would be good to have it. Or you could just do normal and put them invisible, right? In theory. So I don't necessarily want the generator right here. I want the outlet right here. Right. So let's put the generator here if it'll fit. And then the outlet here. So I need this. And oh, I don't have the recipe for that. I thought I took that one. You just do one vertical cable and one outlet. Oh, a vertical cable? Okay, why a vertical cable? Now see, like, because I'm not familiar, I'm not well versed in this stuff, so I want to learn a bit here. Because what I was thinking is put the generator here, and then a horizontal cable to here and an outlet here. Is that not the best way? And then hide them so it doesn't clip with other things. Keeps it compact. Okay. So, okay, so should probably make the vertical cable. The fact that you guys are both agreeing that that's the best way makes me think it's probably the best way. And where's the outlet? Okay. So generator. Right there, that's fine, right? Right here is fine. And then like, will the cable work right here? Is this fine? And then the outlet. All right, where does the outlet go? Like that? That doesn't look right. No. That wasn't it? Okay. Is the generator fine at least? Needs to snap to the top of the gen. Okay. I'm sorry I'm terrible with this stuff. Flip to the small side of the generator. Oh, okay. Eh. You missed out on all the fun. Oh, we're still going. Is this right? This doesn't look right. Or is it? Is this how I want it right here? Funny spot? Yes, that is right. Okay. And then wait, where did my outlet go? Did I not pick up the outlet? I guess I can make another outlet, right? That was weird. I thought I picked it up. Yes, punch? Yeah, I don't know where it is. It's gone. Do you know, Punch, do you know where the pump jack is? Why does this say unpowered? It's not close enough? Did I do something wrong? Why does this stuff say unpowered? Surely this is close enough. Oh, the Ford uses gas. Oh, well, what's the point of doing this then? I mean, this is S+. Pretty sure the cable was S+ as well. But I mean, this should be powered, shouldn't it? It's S+, yes. I'm pretty sure I got S+ of everything. Generator is, the outlet definitely is. The only thing is I can't see the cable. But I'm 95% sure I did the cable. I mean, would the cable have to be S+? So this doesn't do anything. But I mean, it's not working. It says unpowered. Right? It's not working. Yeah, sorry, Punch. When you're asking where my cave was, if you know where the pump jack is, just go follow that little stream down. Okay, well, I'm getting mixed signals. Some people are saying that this should power this, and some people are saying it won't. Okay, but so with that said, shouldn't this power this? But it's on. I mean, it's on, so it must be powered. Why does it say it's unpowered? Yeah, I guess the problem is it says it's unpowered when it's actually powered. I still need gas in here. Okay, and then that's not a big deal. Your fabricator's well, no, it is. It just says it's unpowered for whatever reason. Yeah, so I need to put gas in here. Reading was my demise. Yeah, it says unpowered, but it's actually powered. I mean, you can tell by the lights, I guess, that it's powered, right? But here's my thing. Is this going to burn gas? Like, is this going to burn gas even if this is turned off? Because wouldn't it make more sense to just put the gas in here so that it doesn't burn when it's not being used? Right? Until I get more stuff. Like, obviously, if I put a fridge, like, yeah. Like, if I put a fridge here, right, I would want to put my fridges here. Oh, 1 gas an hour. Okay, yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, Punch, if you want to know where I am, and if you leave the fort and head directly towards the red obelisk, right? If you do that, oh, there you are. Yeah, so I'm right in here. All right, well, thank you for the help, everybody. Such as it was. You were at the wrong waterfall, okay. So yeah, so if I put a couple fridges here, the generator should power them, right? In theory, at least. It's just better to leave the generator on because every time you turn the fabricator on and off, it burns the gas. Okay. Yeah, and I mean, it's better. Once I get the fridges down, it's going to be better, clearly, right? So thank you for the help. Yeah, I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. Let's just make 20. I'm not sure. You're going to show me a thing, okay? Disable sparks. All right, I want to see what Punch is showing me here. Yeah, I'll put some fridges here, get a grill going. I do need to get more berries with you. Oh, look at all the thatch and wood on you. You don't need those. Right, I'm not going to need these refining forges anymore. But I guess I'll leave them to burn charcoal. Yeah, as long as it actually is powered, I don't right? It's fine. But it was just initially I was like, but it says unpowered. I will need to make more gas though. And so we're gonna need some oil. So I'm just gonna head out to the. I'm gonna drink my canteen. Nice. Head up to the pump jack. Well, yeah, pump jack. I already hit the pump jack. Oh, Punch is trying to show me something, but I think it's not working, judging by his WTF reaction. Oh, there's a saber tooth down here. 130, not great stats. So where are you going? Why are you running away? Because it knows what's good for it. Huzzah. The fab is not working. I mean, it's turned off right now, Punch. You got to turn it on. Or can you not turn it on? No, it's not working. Yeah, no, it's not working. But it was working. Oh, because the only reason it was powered is from the gas from before. It's not a graphical thing. It's not working. Is it? Surely it's not too far away. The only thing I can think of is maybe I didn't use an S Plus cable, but I thought I did. You've seen this once before? So it's not me then. It's just some kind of weird issue. You had to replace the generator. All right, let's turn it off, turn it back on. That always works, right? Oh, now it's going. Oh, Punch put gas in it. Pick the stuff up. But I mean, I don't have the, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't actually pick stuff up because I don't have the server setting on, right? And does anybody know what that server setting is? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm trying to need to eat. Yeah, I need to demolish. Okay. Yes, please. I last time we played, we had to find it and I did turn it on. I think I did. But I'm okay with that. I know some people say it's cheaty, but I think it's fine. I'm just gonna let Punch try to work his magic though first here before I go too crazy. And if anybody else wants any other settings changed, let me know what you think needs to be changed, and I'll look at it and I'll consider it, and I'll do it. Is it an S Plus setting? Maybe, but I mean, don't other people have this working for them right now? Still says unpowered. With no option to turn on. You can do either. S Plus does have an override. Oh, picking things up. Yeah, no, that's me. I misunderstood. It should have been obvious what you meant. Your favorite neighbor, the Bronto. I hate having a Bronto as a neighbor. Boom, 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 boom. It's like, oh my God, go away. All right, I'm just going to go grab a little more oil, Punch, while you work on that. Feel free to use whatever resources you need, Punch, to try to get it working. Just grabbing some oil so I can make some more gas. And we don't need this stone. Lead carnivore. Yeah, just send me a DM on Discord or put it in the Ark channel. Either one's fine. The upsizing lead carnivores into the Bronto and it makes them punt the carnivores away. It's true. All right, so that was, I mean, that's 200 oil. pretty good. Although I am going to try to get another pump jack down. Just for faster oil. I'm good, Kitty. I don't need it. I mean, you're gonna be breeding them for everybody anyway, right? So you having them is kind of like everybody gets them, right? There we go. I'm gonna need gas. I might as well make a bunch of gas. Thank you. I will adjust them there soon. And the next time we restart, we'll do that. And the reason I haven't restarted it yet is because apparently the server restarted itself last night. And how long did you say the rollback was? Like 15 minutes, Kitty? Blacking out? I think you two were still on. Which I guess I should have done a restart on my own. I don't know. But thank you, Wataru, for that and for all your help. 15 to 20, something like that. Yeah. Which sucks, but I mean, could be worse. 15 minutes ish. It's especially if you were busy during that 15 minutes. Obviously, it's going to suck. No, it was just the one. I did restart Valguero and Lost Island this morning when there was nobody on. So they should be fine. But they also have way less people and way less structures and way less going on, right? Like, it's just you on Valguero, I think, and it's just Fuse on Lost Island. Yeah, like I said, if you were busy during that 15 minutes, it would suck. I mean, it's easy to say, oh, it's only 15 minutes, but depends what you're doing in that 15 minutes. If you were flying around looking for a team and you didn't find anything, that 15 minutes is no big deal. If you were building or you had a team or something like that, losing that 15 minutes would suck. You're still trying to get this working, Punch, I assume? Your 3x5x1 isn't a lot of structures? It is not. Who has the Iguanodon saddle engram? I don't think I do. Do I have a blueprint for it? I got Cardinal saddle blueprint. Sarko, Procoptagon, Plesiosaur, Trike, Woolly Rhino, Equus. I got a fancy Equus saddle if anybody wants. If you're starting a server and nobody's on it, could help to do a wild dino wipe. Yeah, I'll probably do dino wipes when I periodically. I know I didn't last time, and people were always like, "Do a dino wipe." I just need to figure out how. And keep in mind, I am not an admin right now. Like, I don't think I have any more power than anybody else does, but I could make myself an admin, I'm sure. Punch is having issues. Oh, powered. It says powered. Did you get it working, Punch? Oh, you don't? It looks like it's working. Oh. So wait, was it too far away? It's right next to it. I find it hard to believe that that's too far away. So I guess my question is, why does this say unpowered if you can't power it? Except by putting gas in it. And does that make sense? Punch said you need at least one cable from the generator. Oh, well, didn't. I'd have to go look at what Kitty did. I thought Kitty did one without a cable. Let me go look. I want to go look at Kitty's. You can use wires to connect it. Okay. People say, half people say you can, half the people say you can. You only have one cable and yours works fine? Yours has cables? Okay. I just figured it didn't because the fridge is right next to it, right? Okay, so I know ordinarily the industrial grill goes off of gas. Can you power the industrial grill with a generator? Oh no, you don't have any cables, Kitty. You have what I tried. This did not work for me. Punch had to put multiple cables in to make it work. This is what didn't work for me. Your grill is connected at this distance, or do you have extra cables underground? Oh, Punch knows why it is bugged. Why is that, Punch? Did I use the wrong type of cable? It wouldn't surprise me if it was my mistake. Okay. Your furnace hitbox is interfering with it. Oh, it's too close to my furnace. All right. Well, I can put some extra foundations down and move it. That would be fine. Oh, this is fun. Alpha Raptor. Right outside my base. Oh, where's the good energy? Okay, Punch. All right, I'll move stuff in a sec. Gotta deal with this. I mean, I can, it's right here. I can get it. I mean, it's a 55 out. I mean, I wouldn't want it to wander into my base, but I can handle them. Oh, if it's gonna come. Oh, now you're gonna come. Is that piranha distracting you, little guy? I love how I'm like, this should not count as a hit. Not only does it count as a hit, but he's not hitting me. So right now I'm hitting him and he's not hitting me. Good job. Good job, Ark. Oh, I mean I'll take it, I guess. Take the win. Take the win, Luch. It's funny, like I haven't died on today's stream. I haven't lost any tames. But I also feel like I haven't accomplished a whole lot either. Yeah, gotta love Ark's hit mechanic. Those hit boxes, man. I get it though, it would be really annoying if you had to be like have perfect facing. It would be super annoying, right? So I shouldn't be hating on it. But it was funny. Like, let's be real, it was pretty funny. All right, so let's put some extra foundations down back here. Let's move this generator away from the forge. Let's see if we can get it going. Probably don't even really need these foundations. I could probably just put a lot of the stuff on the floor, right? But yeah, whatever. It's all good. All right, so and demolish you. I think I have enough of everything that I can replace this easily. I do not have a multi-tool, no. I know they're easy to make, but I don't have one. Oh, do I not have... I don't have the electronics right now. I gotta pull some metal in here. Mature time setting. Give me a minute. I can check. Wait. What do you mean? What? Let's put some gas in. Or is it just because it was... Oh, it's just because it was turned off, wasn't it? Just because it was turned off. Yep. Give me a sec. Let me bring up my host here. Mature time setting. It's whatever we used last time. I can tell you that. Give me a sec here. I'm checking. That would be in game.ini, right? Baby mature speed multiplier is 10. I'm assuming is what you mean, Purple. It's at 10. Vertical cable, S+. Outlet, pull. Why is it off? Did I turn it off? Did somebody turn it off? Did it actually make the cable? I turned it off, didn't I? I clicked turn off instead of craft, didn't I? For the cable. All right, let's try this again. Turn off. Pull the gas out. Put this here. And then we put this there. We put this there. Turn it on. Hey, it works. So if I put any fridges down, the industrial grill, they should all work too. Wyverns would take 10 hours. So I'm going to need to get milk for wyverns. Didn't people not need milk last time? Or maybe, or does it depend on the level, I guess, maybe. I feel like Axel was doing wyverns without milk last time. I thought. And maybe I'm wrong. It's the same for all levels? Okay. All right, let's put industrial grill there. Powered, nice. Still have that prime meat. Okay. They need milk every 8 hours, but I could be very wrong. Sometimes you can get away with it if you have high enough HP on them, but it's going to be very high. Settings last run, we didn't need milk for wyverns, Kitty says. I copied the settings from last run, so should be the same. Do I have the refrigerator recipe? I do. I'd like to get at least 2. Also, what was I gonna say? Couldn't have been that important, I guess. Oh, does a single generator generate like unlimited power? Like, is it possible that I put too much stuff and it can't power everything? Is that a thing? No power cap. There is a range cap. Yeah, I'm planning to put the fridge like right here. All right. I am happy with my base. This is more than I expected to get done today, honestly. Kitty says, at least with the Wyvern's eye bred, we didn't need the milk because they grew fast enough. It didn't take 10 hours for them to grow, though. Well, I mean, if my setting's at 10, when I say 10, I don't mean 10 hours. I mean 10 times normal rate, right? Purple. So if it's at 10 times, surely it doesn't take 100 hours to do a Wyvern baby ordinarily, or maybe it does. I don't know. I should never question Ark's ridiculous rates. They're ridiculous base rates because they're ridiculous. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can find an RG worth taming here to end stream. Food consumption changed? I don't think so. I mean, maybe somebody asked me to change it for that purpose, but I don't think so. 156 tech stag. Oh, that's probably gonna die. Nope, nope, it's definitely not gonna die. It's definitely gonna win. Oh, it was only a Carno. I thought that was a Rex. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, well, I don't know why I'm down here. This is not where the RGs are. The RGs stick to the high ground. I could maybe do food consumption change, like if that would be helpful, like for animals. It's 9 hours 45 minutes on Dodo Dex. Okay. At 10x, yeah. Maybe the app is wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I changed food consumption last time. Yeah, I realize that Wyvern milk is annoying. So if we could avoid that, I'm okay with making it not necessary. That doesn't bother me. 100. Well, the last one was 50. This one was 100. If we combine them into a 150, yeah, I'm still relatively inexperienced as a breeder, so I can't really say much here. Although I do generally trust the Dodo Dex app. I know that from experience. I think down here is where there's metal. Anyway. Another 100. 20. That. Yeah, I've never tamed the Desmodus, so I cannot speak to the powers of the potion or whatever it is, the thing you get. I know it helps taming. I didn't know it even did anything breeding wise. 25. God, they're not even tempting me with like a 130. They're just like, they're all gonna be crap now. Oh, yeah, there's a 130. I had to go and say it. Oh, I got excited because I saw 140, but it's the Yankees 140. Oh, careful, Sabertooth. Ah, boom, there's one of your 9 lives gone. It says, tame my Stago, and then I can donate this tech Parasaur to the breeding stock. Assuming 41 melee is an upgrade? Probably. 15? Why couldn't you have a 0 at the end? Yeah, that's a decent Parasaur. Although, I mean, it's a Parasaur. I like Parasaurs, but I know they're not super popular. You trying to put dirty words in your message, Kitty? I could see there being some words surrounding like breeding and maturity that the filter would automatically pick up as like, you know, as dirty words. Yeah, oh that's why they're good as your first tame, not only for berry gatherers, but just as a pack mule, right? They can be pretty valuable. But they just get outclassed by stuff later, right? Are you 90? Or is that other one? Oh, you're 20. Even better. 20 is way better than 90. Well, replacing my RGs is apparently not in the cards. What levels is ag? 55 ag, that. Yeah, their carry weight relative to their physical size is nice. Like a Bronto can carry all kinds of stuff, but it also takes up half your base. Right? Like let's just go look at this Bronto up here in the basin. I mean, it doesn't take up half the base because this base is pretty big, but it takes up a lot of space, right? Like compared to everything else. Well, even just this gate, right? Like you would have to put it in a Pokeball just to get through the gate, right? It's funny. I love the names Cornelius and Reginald that Tarudin did. I will say though, Crystal is the name of my least favorite ex-girlfriend. So I am not partial to the name Crystal. That one did not end well for Luch, let me tell you. That was, whew. Don't get me wrong. We were both young and stupid. We both made mistakes. But yeah, that one did not end well. All right, let's go up here and see if we can find a decent energy. Probably not. And that'll probably be it for stream. But I will be back tomorrow, same time. And then, of course, we'll have the eco stream after where we let the meteor hit. That should be fun, or at least interesting, or chaotic, or, you know, some word. That is a big mess of feathers down there. Oh, there's a 140 in the mix. 140. Which one's the 140? Wait, wasn't there 140? There it is. Ooh, 29 melee. That might be all right. Right, can we aggro you with not all your friends coming? We only want you. We are not interested in your friends. Welcome, Axel. You didn't miss a whole lot. I didn't die or anything fun like that. Just mostly just setting up my base, you know, flying around, showing other people's stuff. Tamed a Parasaur and a Pteranodon, of all things. Well, I'm about to. If I haven't, I'm about to. Show off your trap. I'm trying to think. Did I tame an RG earlier in the episode? I don't think so. I don't think I have. But I am now. I'm just hoping this one gets a bunch of those level ups into the melee. Probably not. It's only a 140, so it's only getting like what? 69 extra levels. Right? At the taming effectiveness from Prime. But I got my little hidey hole is pretty much all set up now. I mean, I still need a few things, but I got all the bare necessities at least. Well, a little more than bare necessities. And of course, I complained about the eco devs like usual. You know, it's not a loot stream. I don't complain about eco, even though I'm not actually playing eco during the stream. Is what it is. But yeah, hopefully a lot of people come to watch the meteor hit tomorrow, because I think that's, I mean, it's not, you don't see it, right? It's not something you see. And yes, you know, destroying the meteor is cooler, This is Axel's Argy trap that I've used like 20 times now. Oh, is it just gonna fly in on its own? No. Okay. This is how I do the Argy trap. And you go whole store. Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy. The lemon has been squeezied. Yeah, 29 base melee is not bad. I just want over 40. 45 is the 45 and up is the dream. I'll be happy as long as it's over 40. After it gets bonus levels, of course. But it'll probably all go into like food or oxygen, and then I'll be sad. But you know, it is what it is. Oh, what time is it? 10 after? Yeah, we can stream until this tames. So I'll put it down. I'll go gather up some prime. Then I'll find something else to do while this tames. I'll hit that cave up again, maybe the aberration cave. Maybe hit up a beaver dam for some more paste and wood. I'm getting to the point now where I don't need a lot of wood. So now that I'm not using the refining forges, so I'm not burning wood in those to make charcoal, like as a byproduct. Can you burn wood in the industrial forge to make charcoal? Or do I need to keep using the refining forges? Does anybody know? You can? Okay. So I can get rid of those refining forges when I get back. They all have a lot of like charcoal in them, so it's quicker too. That makes sense. Yeah. Well, 2 people say it's faster, it's probably faster. Fireplaces? Now, if I was somebody who wanted to make my place look good, I live in a cave. I'm a hermit. At some point, I would like to help somebody make something cool by gathering resources for them. Chances of me making something cool on my own, though, very slim. Maybe we'll have a Kitty teaches Luch how to make cool stuff stream. But Kitty will probably be tearing her hair out in frustration halfway through. You get all your charcoal from fireplaces? Oh, yeah, I'm sure it works. It's just, you know, more stuff. More stuff. More space taken up. All kinds of RGs around, so let's kill this little guy. Get some prime meat. I don't know, how long ago was it that I was in the aberration cave? It was more than half an hour ago, right? The drop should be respawned. Yeah, it was definitely more than half an hour ago. Yeah. Definitely, well. Yeah, I just leave them. I just leave them in this pen. It's gonna burn me eventually. One of these times I'm gonna come back and the thing that I was taming is gonna be dead. Because there can be predators on this ledge. I have seen stuff. It's rare enough. I'm not sitting here for 15 minutes or whatever it takes. I don't have the patience. Oh, I got all kinds of prime on me. Some of it's going bad pretty soon, though. You can have it all. Oh, it'd be so nice to replace one of those rarities I lost yesterday. Yeah, Axel, thank you for building this trap. Funny, anytime I mean, I've built many traps like this before, but I always go 4 gates total. And it's much easier with the 2 extra gates. Yep. You have the materials, I assume, Purple? I can do it right now. I'm headed your way anyway to hit up that cave. So how does this work since we're not tribed? If you open up your table, can I do it? I assume. Okay, I'm on my way. And then I will hit up the cave on my way back. And then we'll check the Argy. Hopefully it's still there. Hopefully it gets good stats if it's done. I'm not counting on anything. at some point, I'm just going to take all these Argies I don't want. I'm going to gather them up, get them all to follow me, and I'm going to go try to take out an alpha with them or something. Taming tracker. Oh, yeah, I probably should. I used it earlier, actually. This taming tracker, you mean? Yeah, I used it earlier when I was taming that Parasaur and Pteranodon of all things because I went far away. Kitty is in Discord voice chat for anybody who's interested. Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy. We had like 9 people in voice chat last night, and did we have 9 the night before too? We had at least 8. Voice chat's been pretty popping. Yeah, after stream, I'll probably have to log off for a bit. I'll have to go get a bite to eat. And I got to record a Mad Games Tycoon 2 video. There will be a couple of new Let's Plays next week. For anybody who's into that Super Fantasy Kingdom game that I was playing, it was only a demo. I don't think I'm going to do any more videos on that right now, but I am 100% going to come back to it once it comes out. Like once the actual early access version comes out. Or what? I'm assuming it's early access. Whatever the non-demo version, I will definitely be going back to it. But right now, probably no more. This is a farther flight than I thought it would be, Purple. I didn't realize it was going to be this long. Look at all the Brontos. Whole herd of them here. There's probably, while I'm up here, there's a couple runes on that little island, right? That island. Yeah. This RG's so leveled right now, I don't want to waste any more runes on it. I want to wait till I get, like, a Brad RG. Yeah. God, I'm still upset with myself for losing those RGs last night. Just for the record, I'm not good at letting stuff go. Sometimes. I'm going to be complaining about that probably for a week. Or until I get better ones. Hey, Kitty. Kitty just flew by. Oh, my. I love the colorings on this Giga, by the way. Purple for purple. I'm stuck. Oh, in here. There. I just hit push to talk. I don't. Do I need to stay here, Purple, or can I go? I guess it's done. There you go. There you go, my good sir. Where are you gonna put it? Gonna have to. The Arageg is amazingly beautiful. Plus 20 exclamation points. I'm good, thank you. All right. You're welcome. I do not mind helping people out. And it's purple for purple. It's just perfect. Serendipitous, even. On the plus side, since I opened my window, it's not a bajillion degrees in here anymore. Should be no more sweat on my forehead. So we'll hit up the cave. Kitty says, when you get a purple throwaway. Can I get one? Please. Pretty please. How do you even tame a Giga? I've never tamed a Giga. There's so many things. Considering I have 1,000 hours in this game, there's so many things I've never done. I'd like to remedy that this run. Oh, are they the same? Are they the same gender, Purple? I assumed you had a breeding pair already. Plus 10 trillion rep. Yeah, like I've never even killed a boss, so I get distracted easily. Maybe I want to kill a boss with Argies. I know you couldn't kill alphas with RGs, but I think I could kill regular bosses with good enough RGs and enough of them. Although I guess there's a limit. Actually, isn't there one boss where RGs are actually good because they're a flyer? I should probably stop and get some stamina before the fighting part. And what time of day is it? 1 in the afternoon. Good. Those things won't be awake. Ooh, there's a really good woolly rhino saddle. If anybody has one. And Purple says, I'm going to get off for a bit. You want to borrow the Argiga? Most boss arenas won't accept flyers. All right, well then, fine. Big T-Rex is anti-RG. Yeah, I don't know. I just like RGs. World boss is true. True. And what do we got in here? Black blueprint and why isn't it telling me what that is? Ionodon meat pack. I'm pretty sure we already have multiple blueprints for that. Got the Karkinos. Dollar says my last single player save I got an RG with blue feathers with yellow tips. Nice. Yeah, when we were breeding last time we had lime green wingtips towards the end. There was a mutation. Ooh, Purple's offering eggs as a reward if you see a 140 giga. Oh, and by the way, like, you know how there's like seasonal events where you get like special color dinos? I can turn those on at any time if anybody wants. Isn't there one? Oh, Purple says one of his gigas is an R and one's a regular. That's why they're not breedable. Isn't there some like one boss at least where you can take flyers? Because I could have swore somebody said that there was a boss that RGs was actually good for. Am I gonna get backed into anything scary? No. These Ravagers do hit fairly hard. Crystal Isle is flyers? Okay. Thought there was one. At least one. I could have swore somebody said that there was one that flyers was good. Purple black chess piece. And Apache Rhinoceros saddle. Yay. Hello, little Mr. Roll Rat. Crystal Isles, boss is a wyvern. Okay. Winter event is my fave. Kitty says I love the blue and white colors. Yeah, so if I could turn on those events if people want. You just got to let me know what you want. It's just a drop down in the command line. In the command line manager, like there's some stuff that you could ask me to change that I could change. I just got to look up how to do it. The events I know how to do already. But Latoro is here to help me with that stuff. So I haven't checked the Discord. You said you put some stuff. I'll check it later and we'll get that stuff changed. Oh, how is that Ergie? 55. Boo. Stupid speed limit Ergie. And a 20. Let's go check that team. Dino wipe on server restart. So if the server like goes down like it did last night, will it do a dino wipe? Or is it just when I hit the server restart button? Sandra says she loved the Easter one, but it's all crazy colors and make mutations less unique. That's true. That's true. And this RG is almost done too. It's at 94%. Just needs to eat one more time. So it should not take long. It will not stop any current taming process. Okay, that's good. Is that that could be upsetting, right? which is why I'm sure is why it's like that. All right, just please have over 40 in melee damage, please. It's a male, which is less good. Obviously, you want females, but you got your Stago and you want a Maywing. There are Maywings on this map. In the Redwoods, there's a ton in the Redwoods, and if you see that lake just west of the Redwoods, around there too. Although, if you really want to lost Maywing and you don't want to have to deal with Redwoods, they're all there's. I was just gonna say they're all over. They're not all over the place, but they're in much safer places on Lost Island. Just if anybody was curious. Oh, what do we got here? 30. Oh, it's 41 in health. So, okay. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not going to complain. It's a start. If I could actually probably start breeding with this guy. Actually, he's really good all around. Considering he was only a 140. Like, I mean, he's got the 29 and the 26 are in the stats that you don't care about. So basically, the 4 stats you do care about, 37 is the lowest. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. Not a bad day of Ark. I don't feel like I accomplished a whole lot, but I didn't lose anything. How do I turn off the tracker? There. All right. So, I mean, I streamed for a half an hour longer than I was planning. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Shout out to my patrons. Couldn't do it without you. If you want to support me on Patreon, the link is in the description down below. You can also find a link to my Discord, which is where you get all the info you need to join the server. Also, as Kitty said, we've been using the voice chat quite a bit this run in Discord. Yeah, that's it. Ark again tomorrow stream, and then we will do Let the Meteor Hit Nico via stream. Should be interesting. Folks, be good to each other. Have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one.